Peggy 16.
Lights go down, the crowd starts to scream. You can feel it in the air, electric energy. We're revving up our engines, and the dam's about to burst. I've just got a couple of emails that I need to knock out first. We're all backstage, about to start the show. Just gotta do a few things, then we're ready to go. So get ready to be ready, to get ready, 'cause we're almost about to rock. We're gonna make you scream eventually. Just wait and see. Now get ready to be ready, to get ready. We'll be on stage in a second. Just a few things we gotta do. Gotta make the set list, wash the guitars, bathe the entire crew. Gonna play with all my Legos, then we'll eat some snacks. Drop Ninja Brian off of his Brazilian wax. Drink some gas so we can play real fast. And then you better hold on to all of your ass. We're gonna crush this show, just a few more steps. Nothing says rock like meticulous prep. So get ready to be ready, to get ready, 'cause we're almost about to rock. We're gonna chill your spine and blow your mind all into time. Now get ready to be ready, to get ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to get fucking destroyed? We are nearly prepared to begin preparations for our final sound check of the evening, so please file out of the auditorium while we reset the stage. Thank you.
For those about to rock, please hang tight while I find my socks. Gonna crack your skull like an aftershock. Just gotta call my broker and sell some stock. So get ready to be ready, to get ready, 'cause we're almost about to rock. We're gonna melt your face through time and space at an appropriate pace. Get ready to be ready, to get ready. Now get ready to be ready, to get ready. Now be ready to be ready, to get ready.
Oh my god, it's like I never left. It's crazy, I know. Wacky and wild and what's up? Oh, did I take your ability to go a woo away from you? Aww. Woo! Alright, we're hopping right back into it. Just needed the timer reset, really. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, neat. How'd that go? And we are back in the lovely game. Everyone is wet and Guy is sitting in the corner. Poor Guy sitting in the corner. Ah. We back. Back again. Playing game. Kinda. No? Blah. I've been kicked in the face. Wing. Is it raining? I don't know, is it? I think I know how to fix this arm from feeling weird. I know how. I just have to do it. And the answer to that is basically making it that my opposite arm becomes the one that goes on my hip. I don't know what's going outside on my door, but okay. Alright. Oh, it's Honore. I was wondering who this was. Goes unlocking Titan. Better an overdweller, better an overdweller, better an overdweller, Titan. Think you're just about there? More hyped than I was for Dawn Trail. Well, you guys answer that question overall. I'll talk a little bit more about that. Combat went poorly. You were playing a summoner. Oh, that blows. So when Dawn Trail got like announced, I was kind of in like a weird like limbo state with 14. Oh, there's a Koopa. And there's a Vorkson. Oh, I can do that too. Wait, hold on. Where is it? Fuck, where is it? Fuck, where is it? Found it. Oh wait, let me do the bit. 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 Everybody get in here. That's all. I love doing that. Okay, goofing mess aside. So when Dawn Trail initially got revealed, I kind of didn't care. Cause what happened was with Endwalker, I fell out of 14. I was still paying my sub and I was still logging in and I was still trying to play the game, but I just couldn't do it. And it was because Endwalker genuinely lacked content. There was like nothing to do. Even down to the, what is it? The fucking, the relic weapons too, right? Like those were just farmed tomestones, which after doing the first one was like, I'm so bored. I'm so good doing these. I don't need to do these anymore. And so going into Dawn Trail, I was like, okay, are we gonna like go somewhere that I kind of care about? And it was Terral, which was tropical, and I'm like, I don't care about tropical locations. I get that this is like the summer vacation, whatever, who cares, moving on. And I was like, yeah, I'll play it, fine. And I didn't really get hyped for it until Viper was like properly announced and I got to see it and I got to be like, oh shit. Okay, yeah, no, I'm happy. And so pretty much for all of Dawn Trail leading up to that, I did not care. You know what I mean? So then, you know, playing Dawn Trail, I made myself more excited with it. I was more hype about it. Only for obviously it to not really carry itself too well. And I didn't really like it across the board. But this is the first time that I'm like getting a glimpse of a 14 expansion that I feel like I do when I saw Endwalker for the first time. And also hearing all of the fundamental changes they're making to the game and just going, no, that's good. I like the direction they're going with all of that. Let me double check something. Is it the 4-man that you're doing? I think that might be the 4-man. Naval. Yeah. Would have 2 slots. Who wants in for Titan? I will invite the Badger. Don't all speak at once. Alright, once. Twice. Alright. Group made. And promote. There you go. Put us in when you're ready. But yeah, no, I think everything that I've seen so far that is going to be Evercold, I think is good. I think everything that I see is good. And I'm excited for it, and I'm ready for it, and I look forward to it. And I want to play it. Yeah, I was calling for those who wanted to do Titan, but we already filled up the group because it's a 4-man, it's not an 8-man. Otherwise, I'd just invite everybody. There you go. That's whatever. We got our 2 deeps, and we got our heals, and we are good to go. But yeah, I'm excited. But I don't feel like the trailer is like rewatch trailer hype yet. My biggest gripe with Dawn Trail, besides how it handled its characters, is that while yes, I agree they did touch on some like aspects that were deep, technically, they never really said anything. And it almost seemed like the antithesis to everything that we were doing the entire fucking time of Endwalker Shadowbringers, even down to Stormblood, oddly enough. It just kind of undermined everything. Like, I know there was a lot of backlash because of how people felt about, specifically Living Memory. And how it was like, damn, we're just, like, turning off people's, like, souls. That's kind of fucked up. Like, a lot of what we did was really fucked up. Oh, you're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Oh, you're not dead. You almost died. Would have been kind of funny. You're very lucky you didn't die. You're like asking for it. You keep asking for it. I see you over there flirting with death. There it is. Damn. Barely got into the chorus. And you get a fruit snack. I have been left alone. All alone. Tanky brawler as a summoner specifically. That's cool. Fish and cheese, baby. Fish and cheese. That's what it's all about. But no, I'm pretty excited for Evercold. I think it's going to be a cool expansion. Ba-dum-bum. Wait, can I find it? What is this one? This might be like... Ah! No. I want the, Punzi McHale. When they do the...
A pirate captain walked into the candy barrel the other day and asked me for some gum. And I said, why?
Hold on.
But he certainly is a cod, and he knows that I'm still the king. What's the deal, Larry?
No, the one with where he's like Punzi McHale. The first time he shows up is like.
You know what? I am feeling pretty sharp, and I think by this time tomorrow, old Punzi McHale won't know what hit him.
Is that supposed to scammy?
That one. I want that one specifically. I'll have to like work to cut it out later. But that's a bit for another time. Gil? You also had a summoner feat that let you change the unarmed attack type's damage. So you flavored it as the Eidolon's fingers were sharp points, letting the... Oh, that's cool, actually. See, somebody just uses their teleport. Oddly enough, my fucking Reaper outfit is the same as this one, pretty much. Your micro crow is cool though. I pretty much played Reaper for the entirety of Endwalker though. I did swap over to Gunbreaker at one point. do like that sword. That sword's actually really cool. And of course, I have to use the 2B bottoms at every chance I get. I honestly just really like this job gear. I hate trajectory as an ability. Yeah. Most boring guy. It's literally just ice skating. It's ice skating. And they did Dirk dirty. Way better. Hi, Anya. I wouldn't even say it's afternoon. It's like 11. Wee. That's what fucking Rough Divide was. I don't know. They were fucking stupid. I do really like my Asuna outfit, though. And then, of course, obligatory... Oh, I gotta fix it. Bunny suit. I don't know how I feel about the top, though. I feel like it doesn't work as good. I feel like if it was pure white, it would work better. But then I'm not a black mage. I don't like pure black. What does pure black look like? That's the wrong thing. Moon crimes to add Rough Divide, but no, it's so much better. It's so much better. Instead of just, Does it work towards people? Targeted enemy's location, and all it does is increase enmity. It doesn't even like deal damage, which is stupid because enmity. God, I can fucking say words. And enmity, aggro, is entirely built around you dealing damage. So if you just teleport to something, but you don't deal damage to it, it's going to proc to whoever's fucking not there. What the fuck kind of place is that even? Hey, Killa, you're not that late. Should probably put Bloodfest there, huh? Or Bloodfest there, I guess. That's not bad. Oh yeah, Bloodfest fucking sucks. I hate Bloodfest a lot. Because what Bloodfest should have done. Provoke also doesn't do damage. No, you don't understand. Provoke is different. Provoke is fundamentally different than your Dashin. Because your Dashin, before Dawn Trail, used to do damage. So when you would dash in, you would deal damage to whatever you dashed into, therein increasing enmity, because that's what it also did. and dealing damage to it, so that if you had like a regen or any kind of prolonged heal on yourself, it wouldn't auto aggro to the healer. Plus, I'm fairly certain this isn't an OGCD. Isn't it? I don't think it's an OGCD. I'm gonna use Paladin as reference because I know I can teleport 2 people. No, I can't do that. What can I dash to people with? There's one that I can dash to people with. Am I stupid? Oh, no, it's Vipers. Vipers can. That's how it is. It is an OGCD? Okay. I was gonna say to go immediately into... I am talking about gap closers, yeah. No, you're right. No, it is an OGCD, but even still, I should. Oh yeah, you get your shield. But here's what sucks, right? Is that for some reason, for some weird fucking reason, I would join too, but here, have that. Gunbreakers got taken. Rush to target enemy's location, increase enmity. That's it. If you have a regen on you, it immediately goes over to the healer. That's just how that works, because that's how enmity works. I don't know why they did that. Same thing they did for Dark Knight. They did Shadow Stride. Rush to target's enemy location, increases enmity, right? Here's the thing. They didn't, in fact, change this across the board, because Paladin still has Intervene. Rushes target and delivers an attack of potency of 150. Warrior still has it. Rushes target and delivers an attack of potency of 150. Why'd they get rid of it from the 2 jobs that had arguably the coolest fucking thing? Where, again, you fire your gunblade and flip through the air and kick what you fly at. And then Dark Knight, you do a flip and land with your sword. You use the weight of your sword and magic and bullshit to cut down a dude. That was cool. Plunge was cool. Why'd we get rid of that? I don't know why we did that. And instead, in our wake, we got Shui. The move. Shui. The move. Shui. That they didn't want gap closers to be used in damage rotations. Huh. Which makes no sense because Paladin and Warrior still do that. Exactly. You make my point. You make my point for me. Thank you. I think... Here's what I think. Here's my little theory. Because they haven't touched it since. They genuinely have not touched this. I think this was a ploy. Not a ploy, but like a test. To see about their movement. And that's why they cut it down the middle. They took it away from Gunbreaker and they took it away from Dark Knight. Just to see how much of that would change. But here's the thing, is that you could have kept Rough Divide in, but just lost the damage part of it. Why'd you get rid of the cool animation? Same thing with Dark Knight. Like, none of their dash-ins match each other at this point, so it makes no sense. Everyone's dead. Oh, here. Because we didn't watch the live. Of course. That's actually, I think I was gonna make that point earlier. Was that I'm hoping with that kind of system, they do actually like retroactively start adding back in old skills. Like dark arts. Give us dark arts. I want to hear that fucking sound again. Please let me. Listen to this shit. Hit me with it. Give me that sound effect. Come on. Give it to me. Come on. Come on. Give it to me. Give me dark arts. Give me dark arts. Stop teasing me and give me dark arts. Also, hi, Storm. There it was. There it was. Ah, well, fucking. I love that. I miss it. I miss it. I miss my dark arts. I genuinely miss my dark arts. Back in the day, dark arts. I want that back. Can we get that over? What does it do now? Over Delirium, please. Like let me cast Dark Arts instead of Delirium, please, 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 please. That's all I want. That's all I want. You hope Biggs and Wedge are okay? They dead. We played FF7. They die. You know this. I think Badger got caught by me doing the classic lying. You know, like a liar. Because that's what I do, is I lie to people. And then in like 5 years from now, when there's like some kind of expose on me, somebody's gonna be like, the signs were there from the beginning. And it's like, you know, I'm a liar, guys. They admitted it from the start. Sydney Belladonna was a fraud this whole time. Did you know, actually, back in the day, Sydney Belladonna rose to popularity for their viral classic, Bad to the Bone. It's funnier because it lagged and it didn't play immediately and it took a minute. So like I genuinely have to wonder what's happening on Koopa's screen right now. I don't know how much of what Koopa is seeing is actually Koopa. Also, those shoes are really pointy. Do you see that? Do you see how pointy those shoes are? Girl, what are those? I mean, what the fuck is that jacket? But like, what in the fresh fuck are those? Look at those. Look how fucking pointy they are. Marcus guy. White hair? Ah. Ah, yes. The boy. Beard? I think I know where you are. Alright. I'm gonna, like, actually play the game. Beep, boop. Put myself in for... What is it, leveling queue now? So we did high level dungeoning. We can do leveling now. I don't know how far I'll make it forward. I'm so diva. I know Koopa well. Ain't trial. Oh, Stormblood. Eh. Dungeons, Shadowbringers, and up. Near raids, you don't know. Near raid. Near raid. Near raid would be cool. I need to recoup my financial losses. So fun fact, the FC that Koopa is in, I spent a shit ton of money upgrading their, said your FC. God, I mean, fair. No, when I joined their FC, I wanted to do submarines because that's how you can make like a shit ton of money. So I was like, yep, them submarines, exactly. You know what I mean? And I was like one of two people doing it, and I dumped all of my money into it. Like almost like 14 mil. My mom is messaging me. Why is she messaging? Help. But yeah, I put like 14 mil into it, only to realize that I was like a fuck ton of money short. This was around the time that I was like actually quitting the game as well, so I just like fell out of it. And then I think I dipped from the FC at one point for some reason. But now we have our FC, so gotta hit the funny button. Let's get to work. I don't think we've done this dungeon in a while. See if I even remember how to play it. brain like lagged for a second. Are you free trial or subscription? Because if you're subscription, I can invite you. If you're free trial, I cannot. Because it is entirely meant for the channel, by the way. Subscription? I got you. Once I get out of here, I'll send you an invite if you're still online. Killing this guy first. But I will say, again, just because, you know, I keep a little bit of a tab on everything that I care about. I like my things like that. I am going to find it kind of interesting over the next couple of days, the presumable discourse that is going to pop up around the new evolved method, or the evolved, like, battle skills. Because I'm absolutely ready to see a bunch of people like really, really mad that they're changing the game, and those people are people who have probably been asking for the 120 like rotation meta to like go away. Because nobody who understands the 120 second rotation meta likes the 120 rotation meta. That's gonna hurt. Yep. That's not good. That should not have hit me. That is right. Phoenix Downs like are a thing. Do I even have one? This is probably gonna suck. Yep. Do I have one? I don't think I do. Nah. Eesh. Good, there was a shortcut, and I was like, please don't make me run all the way back there. I just don't like this one because I can't do any of my directionals. There's a lot of thumping going on beneath my feet. This guy feels like a last boss at this rate. Please kill it. Please kill it. Please kill it. Please kill it. There we go. Sheesh! There we go. Got it. This area is cool, though. Oop, shit. Don't want to move beyond that. Oh, this fucking thing. I think I hate this whole dungeon. Don't interrupt my ability to hit you like 40 times. It felt so good to do. Doing 3 awoken combos back to back to back and not dropping like either of my buffs, that felt really good. Messed up my combo. You don't want to be over there. I was ready for them to pop arm's length at least. Oh, shit. Right here should be safe. Back to back to back. You can't take this feeling away from me, game. You can't do it. Should not be allowed. They should not be allowed to take away my 12-button combo. Well, this is cruel. Just 2 guys. Not even 3. Probably still hit me. Yeah. Oh my god. Nice. I get that, Vorkson. Don't feel bad. You get some good rest, alright? There's a turtle. There's a big sci-fi turtle. No shit. Wrong buttons. That's probably gonna... Oh, didn't hit. We have barely done anything to the turtle. Still working on these fucking Cyclopses. I'll rest when I'm tired. Jesus. Anyone stunned it yet? No, it's stun resistant. What? That thing just like refused to die. Go. It's gonna happen in like 5 seconds. Unless he like becomes untargetable. 1 awakened combo. 2 awakened combo. 3 awakened combo. And no fall off. Not a fall off. Brilliant. Alright, teaching mechanic. Can we kill the cyborg? There we go. Ow. Everything always looks larger than it actually is. Or looks smaller than it actually is, I suppose. Nice. Okay. Nobody waits around for commendations anymore. That's okay, I guess. All right. Axel, which one's you? Here's a Koopa. Hello, Koopa. I have the Crossworlds here. Needs chat. Is it Ginkgo? I think this one's you, right? But wait for stream delay to catch up. Ooh, big stretch. Big stretch. Big stretch. Ah. Astle. Astle? Oh. Well, I'll wait then. We got like a little gaggle of people. We already cracked like 100 views. We only just started streaming. I'm checking something. Boop. Hell yeah. Pew pew pew. Pew pew. Pew pew pew. Pretty. E. I do hope with the new color wheel we'll get like more true blacks and whites. I feel like a lot of the blacks we have here aren't like super black. They're just like kind of, you know, dark, but not like black. You know what I mean? Just the little things. What other outfits do I have? Oh yeah, Summoner's kind of cute. Got a little book. I like my little book. It's not that little anymore, but it's one of the smaller books. I don't hate it. I like my monk outfit. I don't think I've changed this one for years. The one thing I added was like the boots. And you can kind of tell because they're like the highest fidelity thing on the outfit. Like, look how fucking nuts those boots are compared to like the goofy shoulder. Oh, I did say I want to go fix Sam, so I'm probably gonna go do that. Go do that. Ooh, it's like getting cold in here now. It's like that time of day where it's like 12 a.m. And see the current state of the house, because it's gotten quiet. Never mind, I lied. I like queued out for a second, and then I could hear that there's still music being played. I might actually double check, because I know they have friends over. I might actually double check really quick. Yeah, let me text Buck. What's the status on the party? My mom's mad at me because I don't know like not Puck. I don't know Beck lyrics. Oh.
Bro, are you sucking my paws right now?
I'm texting my mom. Thank you, Meow1 for the 5. Holy shit. Oh my goodness. Hey, you know what? At least it wasn't what fucking here. You know what? So I'm gonna paint a scene for everybody here, all right? Everybody here, I'm gonna paint a scene for you. So here I am, yesterday, working, you know, drawing along, and I'm working on the model, right? Because I was working on this face. I was trying to get this right. You know, my screaming face, my face, right? That I was working really hard to get it proper, right? I was trying really hard. And so I'm like pressed to okay.
Say hi for me, BTW.
Okay. Thank you for the 2. So I'm sitting here just like da 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 drawing along, and I'm getting like really close up to the screen, right? Because I'm like focused. I'm trying to make sure that this looks good, right? This, right? So da 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 da, working along, and I have OBS open. I'm not paying attention. Here's the other thing: is when I work on the model specifically, I don't have any music playing. I don't even have videos playing because for whatever reason my brain like disconnects and I can't focus, right? So here I am, da 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 da, drawing along. And then this happens. Yeah.
$8,470/$10,000.
Yeah. Yeah. Hollow fucking jump scared the shit out of me yesterday. Because there I am in perfect silence. And then that comes out of fucking nowhere. And yes, it is that loud. It is cranked to the max volume because it is intended to scare me. Asshole. He's not even here. And I'm besmirching his name. Asshole. Piss me off. Like I might be the only person in the world to complain about getting money. Ooh. Actually. Hold on. That might be cute. That might be a cute idea. Oh, if only the skirt, stuck around. It would be a cute... No, this fishnet's a little silly. This can dye black twice. Oh. No. What would work for this? Oh, those shoes are kind of cute. Well, actually, wait, the Diadoko set would actually work for that, wouldn't it? Yeah, I don't hate that, actually. What would work better is a better samurai blade, though. I don't know, I like the Dead Hive, but it's not sporty enough, you know? But that has too much silver on it. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you and my fucking abject horror. I feel like I'm trying to match the sport. I shouldn't be trying to match the sport. I gotta get rid of the sport. Again, I wish the skirt would, persist. You're done? Okay. Give me 1 second. If you want, just, meet me outside the mizzenmast inn. That's probably the easiest way to find me. Again, I wish the skirt... I don't know why the skirt doesn't persist, but at least... nowadays... I can make my own skirt. My own... Probably give myself arm guards, too, if I really, really tried. Actually, can't I? I would turn those red. What about this one? What if I did this one, that one? Ooh. I don't entirely hate that, but I feel like there's something better I could be doing. Like some kind of metal armor that I could dye black. Ooh, actually, don't hate that. But the white is kind of popping out a little too much. That also isn't too bad, but it's a little too armored. Maybe a... Don't I have a... Techo or something? Oh, that's 2 gold. Maybe I should just keep it the hand wraps, the like sato blah 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 blah. Whatever it's called. These. There we go. There we go. That looks cute. It's not too bad. And keeps the red and blue butterfly, which matches Ravana's sword. Ravana's like my favorite fight. Yeah, I don't hate that. That's actually pretty good. Can't really see my, like, line of my stomach. There's like a line there. That's okay. I do actually kind of like, I actually like this outfit like a lot. This doesn't look too bad. Who's messaging me? But it died down a lot. Everyone's like in the kitchen. Okay. Like, actually leaving. Food, I'm hungry. I tried eating earlier today, but I'm still hungry. Hello. I also wish that my one gripe is that I like to do the like huh emote, but like the huh emote for Jayla is so like aggressive. It's like really, it feels like it's really mean. What emote is that? I've never seen that one. Yeah, that. Right? But you see, you just go like, huh? I go like, oh, you fucking dumbass. Ah, you stupid shit. It's a little meaner. A little more aggressive. Oh, and there's a Koopa. Pretty much outright stolen. All the Dawn Trail role quests. Oh, that's why I hate doing those, yeah. There you are. Let's do that. And then let's do that. There you go. Get inundated. Start fucking making me money. Shoo, go. Go rank up our FC. Go do it. Can't be the only one doing it. I hate that the fry egg emote has me cook a whole ass delicious egg. And then I don't eat it. I just cook it. I even salt it. And then you flip it. And then you just don't eat it. Like what is that? Like that's so like let me eat the egg. I mean I can here, but this is a totally different egg. Really want an egg now. I'm really hungry. That's what's dawning on me right now. Didn't educate her kids. I just fuck, what is it? I gotta find Beck songs. Hold on. My mom's giving me shit. Scandal just got worse. Beck, Odelay. Odelay knows Hot Wax. What is it? What's the... like half the people left. Okay, Puck, sure. What is it? I just know Hot Wax and Loser. All right, I was checking my funds. I need to see if I should or shouldn't purchase food. It's not great, but it's not bad either. Most of it comes from me paying Puck yesterday. I'm gonna get food. Fuck it. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. What should I get? Guys, what should I get for food? I don't know. Well, I mean, there's only like 3 options, so it's not that crackpot of a theory of what to get for food, honestly. Let's see, what's open? I had Macca's earlier, so that's off the table. Is Wendy's open? Can we get some Wendy's? I could do with some Wendy's. It is only 12:30. Come on, Wendy's, be open. Oh my god, you slut. Whoa, hey. How about on DoorDash? That's not that bad. That's not that. Oh, okay. What I have at home. See, now Greek, that is a fantastic idea. Here's the problem. There's a party going on downstairs and I can't go to the kitchen because that's where all the party people are. So I'm going to order something that I can run downstairs, go outside, grab what I want, come back upstairs, and not need to interact with people. Because you are so right, and also, I hate people. Plus, I do need to actually get groceries as well. What? Oh. So I'm gonna get a Baconator, because I want a Baconator. What? Let's do it. Let's do it. Fuck it. Let's do it. Let's just do it. 31 minutes left to order from this store. Okay. Let's just do it, people. Let's just do it. Just do it. All right. So we got still in the free company, so that's good. Guess I should do another duty. I mean, I have a trial. See, now, Anya, that is also a great idea, but here's the thing. There's a roof in the way. So I don't know if I could do that. Viper. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. All right. Hi, Seiryu. That's actually like a really cute glam. Did you realize what time it is? Yeah. It's like 12:30. Okay, Seiryu, whatever you say. Alright, I don't have those buttons. Have a good night, Greek. Thanks for hanging out today. You know what? I teased you guys earlier today with that Safia video, so that's probably what we're going to watch while I eat. You're safe, dude. You moved. They're probably going to start stacking on top of each other. Works in. Can't sleep. Okay. Well, good morning. Welcome to die. Oh, please don't do that. That hurt. He's probably gonna swing. Yep. That hurt. It's like people don't know how to like set up please, oh please guys. Please kill them. Please kill them. Please kill the thingies. Please kill the thingies before they explode. No, we're good. Yeah. Talk. That was cool. I didn't die though. I like his theme. He's cleaving that side. '14 also does this really cool thing where it like teaches you, it's like language. You just kind of learn what things mean as you play it. I knew that was gonna stack. I hate how much this boss is spinning right now. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Please. Okay, that moves me regardless. Those are stacks! Three damage downs! I love doing mechanics in my fights! I am absolutely flaming for the 3 damage downs! I'm giving it to the Sage. He brought us back from the brink of nothing. God, I'm hungry. Alright, I'm going over to our spot. If anyone would like to join me in the spot, you may join me in the spot. No requirement for joining me in the spot. Do I have like a regular outfit? I have like a regular outfit. Okay, hold on. Forgot I had the chicken outfit on. Let's see. What can I swap out for? Oh, I like that one. Oh, I could just do this, I guess. No problem with that, Badger. I mean, you did a lot today, admittedly. You traveled halfway across the fucking world getting people a whole 5-course dinner. What are my options for sitting? Oh, that one's just good. That one's just good right there. Hell yeah. Alright. I'll be sitting here for the presumable future for a little bit, as we are going to watch YouTube. Because I also technically need a break. Here, you know what? Let's do Evercold one more time. Let's watch that trailer all the way through. Just so that we're like a little bit still on top. Hold on. Was that? Fell off. Who are you? Fell off. No problem, Badger.
One more time? It's my favorite story.
Oh, you know it better than me by now. But if you insist.
Yes! All right, I'm ready.
She also lit the fire with magic I'm now putting together.
Long, long ago, in a time few yet recall, life prospered, for the world was rich in plenty. Majestic trees stood sentinel over lands without end. From towering peaks sprang rivers, flowing into and feeding great seas. And noble kingdoms flourished, wanting for naught. Then came the relentless ice. The world grew cold, cold and still. Men succumbed to bitter sorrow. And
I like those things. Whatever those things are, I think they're really cool.
They marched, and all was lost. We had no choice but to flee to the sky.
And then what happened?
The land below became a frozen waste. Everything changed when they arrived.
The traveler. The one from the sky.
Aye, though in those days we knew them as far wanderer.
I just think that's cool. I'm excited for it. There's that tagline again, taking you to the next level. So I did again, tease you guys earlier today with this Japanese sleeper train video.
Any shaky B-roll
We're going to watch this, okay?
shots.
Right.
We are literally clenching our abs as tight as they go.
I'm not even breathing.
I am hungry. I am starving. Oh my goodness.
Hello, friends, and welcome to another video.
What is on the
This
way?
week, I'm going to be testing cheap versus expensive overnight trains in Japan. Where are we going? I don't really know. The journey is truly the destination here. Choo-choo, motherfuckers. Now, a little while ago, the unknowable wisdom of the YouTube algorithm bought me a one-way ticket to the train side of YouTube, and it turns out, after very little convincing, that I like train content. And I've enjoyed pretty much any type of train content that I've come across, from futuristic trains to Arctic trains, Hello Kitty trains, spa trains, and even Canadian trains. But my absolute
Specifically
favorite are the
Canadian
overnight train videos. There's just something about them, from checking out the accommodations to seeing the sights sweep slowly by your window. I think I just like the idea of being in your own little pod, zooming through the countryside. And
I
after
would like to
watching
do that
hours
at some
upon
point.
hours
That
of this
sounds like a nice
content,
thing to
I did
do.
successfully convince my husband Tyler to accompany me on a 52-hour train ride across the country from San Francisco to Chicago.
Oh, also, I don't remember if I mentioned this or not. I did talk to Puck about this the other day, where we might try this summer, if you know the fates allow, to do like a camping trip where we do like LARPing, by the way, like the actual like battle kind. I saw a video from Jazza where he went to go do it for the first time with his kid, and I little do I keep up with Jazza apparently to realize he's a father of 2 children. What the fuck? But he went with it with his son, and it was really cool to see that. So I asked her if she would be down to like look into finding something like that and like going on like maybe like a weekend semi camping trip with each other to something like that. And she said she was very quick to agree. So we might do something like that sometime soon, which I think would be cool. And we might turn it into like a halfway video or something. I don't know.
But as much as I like the Amtrak, America doesn't really have the best overnight trains that everyone wants to ride. And though I think a few different countries could vie for that title, I think Japan is probably the king of cool, new, and lots of trains. So when we were in Japan a few months ago, I knew we had to try and get on one of the overnight trains I've had my eye on for so long. But not only were we lucky enough to snag tickets to this train, the West Express Ginga, we also won the lottery of people who entered to get tickets to the super luxury 7 Stars train. And so we ended up with 2 train tickets. One for
I think the
$150
first one they
and
do
one
is
for
like really cool.
$8,800. So
Huh.
it seems like we have ourselves a classic worth it situation, Japanese overnight train edition. And we're taking you guys along for the ride. But before this train leaves
Almost
the station,
10
I do wanna
grand
give a
to
quick
ride
shout-out
on
to
a
the sponsor of
train.
today's
Fuck
video,
off.
Opera, the faster, safer, and smarter internet browser that will work for you.
I don't care
no
if
matter
that
where your
train
journey
like
takes you.
you know
Now, we are pretty
snuggles
big
my
Opera fans
tits.
at
I
this
don't
point
want
and
that
have been
shit
using it
anywhere
for
near
actually
me.
years now. I kind of consider it my little productivity hub for writing, researching, and absolutely optimizing shopping online for things I probably
let
don't
her
need.
ad run.
This month's
She deserves it.
hyperfixation, sleep hack products. Actually, maybe I do need these. And what I love the most about Opera is all of its customizable features. For example, my goat, their Tab Island feature, which allows you to group together similar tabs and collapse and expand them. And to add even more method to your madness, you can even name your tab islands whatever you want and color code them at will. So now I can open as many tabs as I want with no negative consequences. Opera's newest update also has handy one-click integrations with Google services like Gmail and Google Calendar that you can easily deploy as like a little side tab. Boom, let's schedule something. And to reach optimal control panel vibes, Opera's pop-out player feature allows you to listen to music, blast your lo-fi, or vibe with some first-person soothing train content all on one screen, so you don't need to open any additional windows or apps. Now this is what I call living. So if you want to support our channel and check out Opera, it's totally free. Just use my link in the description below to download Opera today. So with that, thanks again to Opera for enabling our fancy train adventure, and now let's let's get on that train.
Yeah, trains.
Now, our less expensive train was the West Express Ginga, which is a pretty popular train, so we had to basically take any ticket we could get, and the ticket we got was a 15-hour route from Izumo to Kyoto. So we had to get ourselves over to Izumo to actually catch our train, which is a nice and charming smaller city in the Shimane Prefecture in western Japan, kind of nestled in the mountains, known for being the home of some ancient shrines and several hot spring onsens, as well as what ended up being our favorite spot, Beetle Burger, which was a really great burger spot and also kind of a shrine in its own way.
I have this book, actually.
We left it a 5-star review. But after a couple of days in Izumo, it was time for us to catch our train at Izumoshi Station, which pulled up a few minutes before our 3:50 p.m. departure. Just look at how cute we are together. All right, should we go in?
Yeah.
I think we got the shot. Yeah. But after our extremely brief photo shoot, we had to head to our room in car number 6. Not too shabby, I think this way.
Okay. Oh, this is nice. This is really nice.
Is it really nice?
All right, this is us. Come on in. We had booked one of the premier rooms, which for 2 people is $156 for a one-way ticket. And
That's
this
not
room specifically
horrible.
has been featured in some of the videos I've seen, so it is famous, to me at least. It's kind of like a weird little triangle.
It is.
It's a little sliver, a little slice of heaven. And yes, it is pretty close quarters in here. Ask not where our luggage disappeared to. Just say thanks, Loretta.
I mean, honestly, like if you're
train, and she was the
with like your partner, that's probably the best place to go on. That's definitely not like one that you go on with like a friend or something.
Station and started quickly zooming through the countryside.
Hello.
That's a quick friends to benefit
So to get us all on the
situation.
same page, why don't we do an official room tour? To start with, there is a secret hidey hole right underneath this bench in which we can disappear our backpacks. This is pretty much the only luggage storage in the room itself, and you could probably fit like a carry-on suitcase in here, but for us, all right, Tyler's gonna shove it in.
That's pretty good.
It was more like a backpack and a half. It's in. I declare it in. All right, so post hole. Let me show you the rest of the room. Over here, we have a seat.
I'm so unbelievably
Ta-da!
hungry.
A seat. Which together with this like aerodynamically shaped table and lamp makes up a kind of desk area on this side of the room, as well as what I can only assume is like a clothes hanger over here. Nice. Or maybe like a handle, in case things get a little rocky.
It's like the subway.
And then, in order for me to show you the rest of the room, Tyler, you and I have to swap.
All right.
Just give us 1 second. I think we got it. And then over here we have a long, like L-shaped bench, which I believe is the part that turns into the bed. A clue is that there are sheets right here, some bedding. There's also a second lamp, another clothing rack, a control for AC, and an emergency button over here. And I think before deploying the bed, that's pretty much the room.
That is the room.
Minus, of course, the giant windows, which are for looking and seeing things out of. And though the room is nice, modern, and clean, it is pretty small. I think it's a little smaller than it seems in video.
Right.
In other people's videos, it seems a little bigger.
Right.
No, it
But
does look a
We'll
little
certainly survive.
larger
and it gets
in
even
those.
tighter in here once you deploy the bed. Oh yeah.
Well, that's good.
Boom shakalaka, as they say. Although thankfully, it's pretty easy to set up. Oh, it has Velcro on it, and a godsend of no fitted sheets.
I'm getting slumber party vibes, you know? Pillow fort adjacent.
Total pillow fort vibes in here. All right, so I'm gonna declare this our bed.
Have a good night, Maniacal.
This is as good as it gets, and it ain't gonna get better. So this is the bed. A nice, cozy, romantic wedge of a room. Now, one of the train's first stops was at Matsui Station, which we did have to get off at to grab our bento box. We think the bentos are this way. This is where the crowd's going.
Yummy.
There is no kitchen on the train, and they don't sell food on the train itself, so we did not want to miss it.
Booyah. Dinner is served.
Let's go!
But we'll bring them back out when it's actually time to eat. In the meantime, it seems like the right time to take a tour of the entire train.
Come on, guy, you can do it.
Which we did film as the sun was going down, so if there are some shots at night,
I'm so
that's why.
hopeful
Now,
this
there are
guy can
6
bring me my
cars on the
food
West
before this
Express
video is
Ginga.
out.
We were in car number 6,
I'm
which is
gonna
where
fucking
all the premier
demolish
rooms
that
were like
shit, and we're
ours
gonna go
were.
right
There's
back
also
to
a little
14.
lounge area and a communal bathroom in here, as well as a separate toiletry station. But because the West Express Ginga is actually a refurbished old commuter train, there is no shower on board. So unfortunately, there will be no shower hijinks on this train. Getting back on track, car 5 is filled with these like bunk bed bedrooms, which I think are called couchettes, as well as a lounge and a bathroom, and car number 4 is where most of the excitement is. It's kind of like a lounge/common area. There are some booths at the front for sitting and eating, as well as some circular tables and a few activities, and some local artisanal goods on display.
I think this might be the gift shop area. Yeah, look, isn't this cute?
Which we thought that maybe you could buy, but actually they might just be for looking. Now, besides in our room and in the common areas, you might notice that we are not doing a lot of talking here, because at this point in the journey, the train was overall pretty quiet. These last 3 cars are all pretty similar. They're all like seating cars, full of chairs that deploy out into different levels of being a bed. I'm pretty sure car 2 is a women's only car, and car 1 is where we almost got a seat on the Kyoto to Izumo route. And though it looks decently comfortable, I'm glad that we didn't, because otherwise this would have been a completely silent vlog the entire way. Now, overnight trains in Japan used to be way more of like a necessity to travel from city to city, but since the advent of the bullet train, Japan's overnight trains have gone from destination-driven to more like sightseeing and experience trains. So the West Express Ginga is pretty much like a train you take for fun, and there were a lot of people here for fun. Or content.
One thing that I've noticed for sure is that there are a lot of other people filming on this train. I don't know if they're YouTubers for sure, but they are filming horizontally, which points in that direction.
I wonder how many of
kind of like covertly filming the different cars. We're almost like passing them as we do the same thing.
I have to wonder how many videos like Safia is like in the background of because of that.
Planned themed stops along the route to highlight some of the local cities of Western Japan that it travels through. So let's rewind a little to our stop at Miu Station, which is in a small town called Hino, known for its mushrooms. And apparently sometimes the town mascot, Shitan, which is a giant shiitake mushroom, will greet passengers on the platform.
Do you know the Mushroom Man? Is he here?
This was unfortunately not one of those times.
No Mushroom Man to speak of, but it's very nice out here.
We're usually on the other side.
They do sell some local goods here though, of which I picked up a few.
Oh, wait till you see.
Oh, yeah?
I'll show you on the train. Okay. So we don't miss it.
We stopped here for about 30 minutes, but us, being conditioned from our Amtrak journey,
Yep. Oh,
We better run.
freaked out at first train exhaust and hopped back on.
moment of panic.
Yeah.
Heard some rumbling.
Yeah.
Decided to get on.
What I got was mushroom tea cakes, by the way, and one can only assume that this is the mushroom, the myth, the legend, Shitan himself.
The mushroom mascot wasn't there today, but I did get this. And a free pin, and I bought a keychain. That's also a pin.
Now, we did promise a review of our bento box, which was overall good,
Be on the way
Beanie,
up.
I see. This might be dessert. That's good.
although sometimes mysterious.
I think this is a crab pile. Crab pile, right? Crab pile is good.
However, it got cut short by yet another experience.
Still waiting for
As
this
once
guy.
we had settled in to eat at one of the booths in Car 4, the train stopped, and a contingent of local ambassadors from Nimi City got on board to bring the city to us.
What is going on right now? This might not be on the schedule. I'm gonna go out and see.
And they set up a gachapon machine, a sake tasting station,
Very good. Yeah, really good. Tastes like Chardonnay.
as well as a Nimi City stamp station.
Perfect.
And I did actually learn a lot about Nimi City.
Which is known for blueberries and steak and coffee and rice and water and sake.
That's a
I'm
lot of very
particularly obsessed
specific
with their
things to be
mascot,
known
which
for.
is a blueberry cow in honor of their blueberries and their steak. And I can also confirm that Nimi City sake, while strong,
They told us this is 20% sake, so it's about to get lit.
pairs well with Neo Station mushroom tea cakes.
Double fisting. Alternatively, double fisting.
Now, the Nimi City side quest was a bit of a surprise, so we didn't know we were gonna get drunk on this train.
The sake was pretty strong, so excuse us. I'm already red. Are you holding it together?
I'm pretty sure I'm drunk.
And we were not the only ones who
me
went
too.
a little off the rails.
There's like trains behind you,
Oh yeah?
like on the wall.
Okay, yeah. Nice.
As the previously quiet atmosphere got a lot more chatty, maybe not rowdy per
That
se,
guy's
but
so
definitely more
done.
lively.
There's a guy passed out with the can of sake. Right next to him. That's me. I am him and he is me.
But the West Express Ginga had one more stop in store for us for the night,
have
which
to
was
put
the
on a
Bichu
sweatshirt.
Takahashi station a short distance away.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
What's happening here?
This station was pretty big, and there were a lot of people there to greet us, with tourism pamphlets and also a huge banner and West Express Ginga flags.
Bichu Takahashi, baby.
Wow.
This is awesome.
This is a serious stop, man.
And it turns out they had prepared like an entire little market for us, with snacks and local goods, right outside of what seems to be the Takahashi City Library.
You don't want some Ginga merch? That might be in our thumbnail.
They also, luckily for us,
Oh my god.
I'm gonna be like near.
had Nimi City merch for sale, including my beloved Blueberry Cow.
You want the big one or the little one?
We gotta get the big guy.
The big one?
Yeah. Man, after all that anticipation, this is worth it.
He's cute, right?
He's really good.
This is niche, okay?
Now this was pretty much exactly what I was hoping for from a cross-country experience train.
Multiple stops, lots of fun things, unexpected hijinks. I love it.
Fun.
Themed souvenirs.
Yes.
Fun.
It's great.
Perfect.
It's actually perfect. Yeah, it's the best. Yeah.
So even though we were a little tipsy, it wasn't just the sake goggles. We were
Bitch
having
you!
fun.
Now we gotta be part of the waving. It has to be reciprocal.
But after our jaunt to Bichu Takahashi,
Let's go.
After hours on the West Ginga Express.
it was time to head back onto the train
All right, I'm
and
gonna
do
try
our
and open this
nighttime
beer.
routine, which was tough to switch gears from party
Got
mode
it.
to sleep.
Am I incredibly disheveled and drunk?
I'm a little drunk, actually.
Ooh, smells
But
like
was
green
made
apple.
easier by the fact that the train was going super slow / maybe had completely stopped moving. I think that in order to make the train an overnight trip, they go really slowly during the night to burn some time, but I'm not complaining about it. I think as little rocking as possible was for the best here.
I got drunk in Nimi, and all I got was this cow plushie. And then they took me to the library.
They're on their way.
And then I came back to the train and did my Rosetta Stone lesson.
But after changing into our pajamas and brushing our teeth, it was time for our bed drop.
It's very crammed right here, but let's test it.
Bed drop.
2, 1. Okay. Honestly, it's not bad.
I think it's comfy. There's a light shining straight in my eyes.
And overall, I would review our sofa bed as comfortably firm, but not rock hard.
I like
Pillow's
that.
mid,
The pillow's not good.
but the mattress isn't so bad.
And after a long and eventful day, I would say we were ready to pass out.
Good night.
See you guys in the morning. Now, one of the only cons of this train is that for an overnight train, the route is kind of short, so it's more like a red eye, where it arrives at its final destination super early in the morning at 6:40 a.m.
Ooh.
So we had to wake up at 6,
That's pretty.
That's awesome.
pull ourselves together, gather our things, and exit the train.
So we're, everyone's awake. We had an announcement over the loudspeaker. Get up. Everyone's awake.
皆様おはようございます。皆様おはようございます。
Overall, I would say our night's sleep was decent, if brief.
The bed wasn't bad. It was just really, really cold in here. And we even turned down our AC, like, completely. But it just got super cold.
We had a bundle for warmth.
However, because of when we had boarded, we hadn't gotten a lot of daytime out the window time the previous day,
No, we're in Kobe. You want a steak for breakfast?
so we did spend a few minutes by the window to watch some of the sights sweep by.
It's not
I
bad.
think we're hitting like the city portion here.
Though a quick
That
note,
would so
if you
make me
stop at a
motion sick,
station
though.
and you can see people, they can definitely see you. So we
Yeah.
quickly put ourselves together as much as we could and got ready to disembark.
It's been a whirlwind. Like, this train has gone by really fast. But I liked it. Overall, I liked it. I wish we had, like, 2 more hours this morning. Because arriving at 6:30 is a little tough. I think we must be almost there.
So that was our less expensive overnight train, which I think had a pretty strong showing. I mean, Blueberry Cow, need I say more?
All right, shall we?
Let's go.
Let's go. Nice train.
But I guess we're gonna have to see what our super expensive train has in store.
The mysterious reappearance of a suitcase, but only one.
But first, let's get off at Kyoto Station and go take a shower. So our next train is the 7 Stars Kyushu, which departs from Hakata Station in Fukuoka. So we gotta get down there. Now there are a few super fancy overnight trains in Japan, and for most of them, you have to enter a lottery for a chance to get a ticket. We had applied to a bunch and hadn't heard back, so we were pretty sure we weren't gonna get it. However, a few weeks before our trip, we found out that we had actually won the lottery for a 32-hour trip around Japan's southernmost main island, Kyushu, on the 7 Stars, which
Cool.
apparently has a less than 5% chance of winning. So we changed all of our travel plans to make sure that we could get on this train.
All right, that's us. Let's go.
Let's go.
Now, on the day of our departure, we were picked up bright and early at 8:30 a.m. by a representative from the 7 Stars who met us in the lobby of our hotel
That's
and escorted
crazy.
us over to their special lounge inside of the station. And this lounge was already pretty fancy.
Holy shit.
There was a piano, champagne, tea, snacks, as well as a semi-elaborate ticket punching ceremony.
Japanese style. Oh, ready?
Tyler also got to wear the conductor's hat.
Hell yeah, Tyler!
Okay.
And after a brief welcome speech, the 7-star staff called out each passenger's name one by one and then applauded us out of the room. Past the 7
That's
stars photo op
so
and onto
over the
train
top
platform,
and silly.
There were actually a lot of people.
But hey,
waiting
if you're
with 7 stars
paying
Kyushu
close to like
flags to
10K
celebrate
for that,
our
I mean that
departure.
makes sense, I
Overall,
guess.
the vibes were very official, and before we knew it, the train was off. Now, our price for our tickets on the 7 stars Kyushu for 2 people was $8,867 US, and that price does include our room, but also all the food, activities, and service during the trip. To be clear, this is not something we would casually do just as a vacation for ourselves. We don't usually take uber luxury trains, but for the sake of the video, we are here to investigate. And we're gonna start with our 7-star suite. All right, welcome to our room, number 503, baby. Come on in. Now, first impressions, the room is in pretty classic train car style, with some old world luxury vibes, with the dark wood, plush furniture, various sconces, and vaulted ceilings, and it is also pretty spacious. I feel like space to walk around in a train car is like very luxury, right? Like, look at this. I can walk all the way over here.
Yeah.
I can walk all the way over here.
You can encroach on my space. I have space to encroach on.
I can walk over here, also slightly to the right. And I think that is at least mostly due to the fact that there is a nice big closet over on this side of the room. It's actually huge. We have 2 big suitcases and they both fit in there.
It's pretty great.
Now, besides this seating area, which I believe will turn into our bed later, there's also a solid full-size desk situation in here, and there are actually things inside of the desk, like a flashlight, a Wi-Fi box, cookies, and an ornate set of old-school room keys, which are kind of awesome.
Apparently they don't really want us to lock the room. They're sort of more for show.
These are more ornamental. They do, I think, work, but they're like, actually don't lock the door. Also in one of the cabinets, we have a mini fridge.
I believe everything in there is complimentary.
Nice. All right, we
I
got
hope
some
so.
beer. We got some, maybe it's carrot juice and water.
That looks like carrot
That's a
juice.
good
yeah.
haul, man.
And between the desk, the art, and the vibes, the room feels like it's straight out of like a movie set of what you would think of for a fancy old-timey train. I feel
Yeah, it's like a Grand
some
Budapest
type of, like,
Hotel
professor
kind of
or
thing.
something, you know what I mean? Or Sherlock Holmes, I don't know. Who's on luxury vintage trains?
Audrey Hepburn.
Audrey Hepburn. But I actually think the piece de resistance is the bathroom. Come on in.
Holy shit. They got like a whole shower and toilet and shower.
Pretty nice, huh?
Yeah.
Which is also pretty spacious. There is a beautiful shower with 2 shower heads right here. There is a toilet behind you with a bidet.
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
There's also a vanity sink over here with a cabinet behind the mirror for more storage, plus complimentary toiletries. And just in case you want to do some sightseeing while on the toilet,
There is a window.
What?
Wow.
There's a toilet
I mean,
window?
that was a good view until the trees, but you get the idea.
That's so fucking
overall,
silly.
not too shabby. Now, in terms of the rest of the train, the 7 stars Kyushu has, not coincidentally, 7 train cars. These back 4 cars are all of the like residential cars where the suites are, which seem to be mostly pretty similar except for the artwork bolted to the walls.
Okay.
I think our
fair.
car might be the wildlife car.
Okay.
This is a fish. And back there's like a cool looking turtle with blue lipstick. And all the residential cars have like 3 suites each, except for car number 7, which has 2 even fancier, larger suites, which is also potentially where Trek Trendy stayed. I think it's there. I think this one also has like a really cool view out the caboose. Now heading back towards the
That
front
would
of the
fuck with
train,
me. That would like, I would.
This is intense.
We're getting good.
You get into the communal cars. Car number 3 has a secret bar in it called the Kaz Bar.
Ooh.
Unclear if we shall be rocking it later. Potentially.
You
Which
should.
you are
You
not allowed to
should.
film in, but it looks like Trek Trendy did get one clandestine shot. And then there is also a gift shop called the Nana Shop, which has some pretty bougie gifts.
Ooh.
I can't tell if the stuff behind me is like priceless antiques or if they're for sale, but they look very fancy. They have jewelry, scarves, locally made fancy pajamas.
Shit.
This is apparently an extremely fancy incense burner.
Okay.
Like a pocket watch.
Holy shit.
Watch breeds expensive.
And then chugging right along to our penultimate car, car number number 2 is the salon car, also called the Jupiter Lounge, which is basically like a hangout car and is notably very lavishly decorated. All of the cars are ornate, but like when they have room to decorate, you really see the choices shine. And besides the number of fancy couches, there's also the
very
world's
drunk right
tiniest
now.
but coolest tea bar over here to my right, which we will visit a little later on. In the meantime, a quick snack break, compliments of the 7-star staff.
What
Just scarfed a couple snacks.
Yeah.
Let's
is
go.
that?
On that tour.
Nice.
Nice.
And at the very front of the train, car number 1 is the dining car, also known as the Blue Moon car, which is where the kitchen is and where we will have all of our meals. But in between mealtimes is also kind of like a hangout / view / activity spot, and is also, of course,
I could
very
never
thoroughly
walk backwards
decorated.
like she is.
So
Like
similar
I
to the
would
West
eat
Express
shit
Beta train,
immediately.
This is also an experience / sightseeing train. I mean, specifically, this train actually goes in a big loop around Kyushu and starts and ends at Hakata Station. So it's definitely not destination driven. In fact, the name of the train itself is actually not named for 7 stars of fanciness, but actually the 7 different prefectures of Kyushu itself. And its
Interesting.
concept is basically all about meeting local people and experiencing the regional cuisines and culture of Kyushu. So part of that is bringing on local chefs from the
Touch
places
the
we're traveling
shirt.
through to cook our different meals. Starting with our lunch, which was going to be a multi-course sushi experience. Yes, on a full-speed train.
I'm ready. It's a challenge, but I will somehow get the sushi into my mouth.
Now, making our lunch today were sushi chefs from the famous Yamanaka restaurant in
That
Fukuoka, which
looks
is
really
well known
good.
for its Hakatame or Hakata-style sushi, and we got hit with several rounds of super fresh and kind of aesthetic nigiri, from Art Nouveau-esque squid
Cephalopod guy.
to urchin, fatty tuna, tile fish, and more.
Tile
Also,
fish.
the omelet says Nanatsuboshi, which means 7 stars. Train? Maybe.
And though eating sushi on the train was not as hard as we thought it was going to be, filming sushi on the train was near impossible.
Please excuse any shaky B-roll shots. We are literally clenching our abs as tight as they go.
I think we understand.
This
Sea
is where the
bream.
change happens, people.
I'm not even breathing.
But aside from that, it was pretty awesome. Now, besides bringing on local chefs, the 7 stars also brings on local craftsmen to give lectures and lead crafting workshops. Yes, there was a craft time on board to make traditional Egusa Rush grass crafts. And there's also planned excursions off the train to visit the local area.
All right, we're gonna go for a beach walk. Shall we? Let's go.
Now, because there's only a maximum of 20 passengers on the train at one time, and at least a dozen staff members, there were few enough of us for them to take us all out as a group. So
That's
after
really
lunch,
cool.
We all headed off the train at Origuchi Station to go to Wakimoto
And they all have
Beach.
umbrellas too. That's awesome.
Wow, it's so nice out.
It's beautiful.
It's like the best weather ever.
It really is.
Wakimoto is a white sand beach facing the East China Sea, and though it was a bit cloudy when we were there, it was super nice to get out and get some fresh air.
I feel like with the train, like, you move a lot, but you yourself are mostly stationary.
Yeah, I feel like this is actually a nice little, like, stretching your legs, get some steps in break.
But it turns out we were not only there just to enjoy the beach, we were actually also there to learn.
I got the tea. Sea turtles come here and lay their eggs, and then they hatch in the middle of the night, and then they go back out there.
And we got to learn even more about sea turtles and other beach wildlife on the bus on the way back to the train.
That's really cool.
So all in all, I would say the emerging theme of our trip was actually edutainment, which I wasn't totally expecting. After our beach excursion, the next thing up on the itinerary was dinner. One quick thing to note is that there is a dress code on the 7 Stars train, which is why Tyler had to buy a bunch of short-sleeved collared shirts for this trip, but for dinner specifically, the attire is formal. And it was a bit of a quick turnaround from Misty Beach to 7-star dinner.
shit.
So
Food's
we
here.
did our best with our windswept hair and
I'll be
general
right back.
sogginess.
All right, we forgot our steamer. We lost our steamer, actually.
Okay, yeah.
But we are dressed and
Are formal.
somewhat formal. I did shave my legs, though.
Yes.
And I got a clip of it. It's a little cursed.
Okay.
All right, shall we go?
Yes.
Let's go.
So our 7-star dinner was from a chef couple who run the Belle France restaurant in Kagoshima City. So the cuisine was like elevated fancy French dining, featuring ingredients from Kagoshima and Kyushu.
I think the sommelier doesn't speak a lot of English, so I'm having a hard time saying, cut me off. So we're gonna live with that. We're gonna be polite, and we're gonna drink.
We're gonna see how it goes.
Besides plenty of wine, they also hit us with a variety of appetizers, some bonito soup, ham and cheese, salmon and sour cream.
I know you're thinking, that's the salmon. Nope, that's the salmon. That's the ham.
as well as some sea urchin, squid, and turnip mousse, and also an abalone salad dish, which we really liked,
Really good.
but also strangely thought it tasted like.
Kind of tastes like deli turkey. My most deranged take is that tastes like a turkey sandwich.
And for some reason, those vibes continued with our clam and fish white wine dish.
Very warm and comforting. Almost Thanksgiving-y. Festive? Why does everything taste like turkey to me?
It's super good, and it tastes exactly like roasted turkey.
And then there was also, of course, some Wagyu beef and 2 separate desserts. So overall, we had a great dinner, but it was many courses long, and there was plenty of wine being served. So when we headed back to our cabin to change out of our formal clothes and our beds had been made for us,
Aww.
Look how cute.
Okay, I got super tired.
we nearly just passed out.
All this bed and not a drop to drink.
So it took some serious rallying and fortitude to get back out there.
Can I wear this to bar night?
But there was a magician and bar time happening in the dining car, so we had to go.
It's gonna take some energy.
What the fuck is the magician doing here?
I don't know. It could be fun.
I feel like now they're just stuffing stuff in.
Yeah.
They're like a magician till midnight, and then at 6:40 wake up and go shopping.
That's out of line.
Fucked up.
It a little bit, yeah. All right, let's do it.
And I will admit, though I was skeptical of the magician,
1, 2, 3. Open your hands.
he was actually pretty impressive.
Magic blows my mind, man.
And he did provide us that nice little energy boost that we needed to get us to our reservation at the secret Cas Bar at 11 p.m.
All right, I'm going to the secret bar.
Okay.
Which is, of course, secret, so sorry, we have to keep it a secret.
All right, I just left the secret bar. That was fun.
Yeah.
Couldn't show you it though, because it's secret.
It's too
And
secret.
I also can't even tell you what happened in there, because it's secret.
But after that nice little nightcap, we were ready to change into our matching fancy Kyushu pajamas, brush our teeth, and do our bed drop.
Don't mind the tripod.
Now, I didn't realize that the chairs were going to turn into 2 beds, so here's, I think, our first ever synchronized split-screen bed drop.
3, 2, 1, drop. Oh. Oh, that is nice and firm.
This is nice.
Firm and plush.
I like it.
I like it a lot.
These beds were actually insanely comfortable, and with the sort of slow rocking of the train,
This is pretty ASMR-y for me right now.
It's a vibe.
we quickly passed out. See you guys in the morning. Now, our bed was so comfortable, we completely blew right through the 6:40 a.m. shopping excursion and also slept through most of breakfast, and I think the staff saw how tired we were and felt sorry for us and said that they would bring us breakfast in bed.
Oh.
It sounds like Spanish omelet, some juice. Anything else is bonus, but they're gonna bring it to the cabin.
Nice.
Pretty awesome.
And they fully brought the dining car to us, including food, placemats, cutlery, menu, and all.
That's beautiful.
So talk about having your Spanish omelet and eating it too.
That's really cool.
Pretty good view for breakfast. Pretty good view for breakfast.
Now, since we were staring down the barrel of another day of activities, it seemed like the right time to test out our shower.
I may or may not have shaved part of my legs last night, so I have entered the shower before, but I decided to finish the job.
And for a train
Girl.
shower, it's pretty sizable.
Girl,
It has nice wood
that's too much
finishings,
titty
it's
to be
not
showing on
situated right above
YouTube,
a
and there's
toilet.
not even any titty.
Ooh, things are looking up.
There's also bars to hold on to, and the water pressure wasn't too bad. So though it's never easy to shower on a train,
Uh-oh. Are we picking up speed? Maybe. Ooh. Okay.
Girl,
this is
put some
pretty
clothes
much as
on.
good as it's gonna get. While I was in there, Tyler did take a solo mini excursion out when the train stopped at Sotaro Station, where there were some nice valley views and also some wildlife,
You can hear the frogs over the train.
which then brought us to our mid-morning group field trip,
Here's our tour bus, baby. Back on tour.
where the 7-star staff took us out into the small coastal
Okay,
town of
I know I'm out
Psyche
here
to visit
doing like
their
this,
shipyard.
but
And this was the return of the edutainment
And that was
segment,
full
as we
bare
then talked
titty.
to the director of the shipyard,
One
who
little
taught us
shake
about, the industry
of that
Psyche
train,
and what
we would
types
have
of
seen
things
more
come
than we
through
were
the
paying
port.
for.
All right, Tyler went down to the end of the dock to take some videos, and now he's running back.
because we're the last ones not on
I'm
the
so
bus.
sorry, I am a
And
little
after
drunk,
some port
so I'm like,
time, we headed back to the train station, where there was a little market of regional Psyche goods for sale set up on the platform.
And they also
I
didn't
can't
give me
tell
my
you for
fucking
sure if this
Baconator
is the
fries, so
Psyche
I'm pissed.
mascot, but he is almost
right.
as cute as the blueberry cow. Now for our final meal, we headed back to the dining car for lunch, where we had our last guest chef come on board from a 300-year-old restaurant called Wakea from Kitsuki City.
Wow. It looks incredible.
And he served his iconic menu item, urashino, which is a soupy rice dish topped with fish and steeped in green tea.
And it is Shogun approved, apparently.
Their sauce and the exact way the dish is prepared is apparently a long-held family secret.
He said he would be assassinated if he shared any information about this,
So we didn't pry.
The sauce is maybe assassination worthy.
Taste secret.
During lunch, the train engineers switched the engine from the front of the train to the caboose so we could start heading back to Hakata Station.
Who was that? Was that our train?
That's us.
So we were officially in the final stretch. Now, we promised a return to the mini T-bar, and it turns out our reservation was actually the last slot available on the entire trip.
Wow.
Wow. We got to try some traditional Japanese sweets.
It's so smooth.
So smooth.
Smooth.
And I also got to try my hand at brewing some fresh matcha from scratch.
Good? Okay.
On the verge of a disaster, but you got it.
I think I did okay for never having done it before, and also being on a moving train.
No, it's good. It's delicious. Yeah. I'll take 2 more.
After which, we had about an hour left on the train, and our activities were finally done. So we had a little time to chill, look out the window, see the last sights of Kyushu sweep by, and reflect on our journey.
It's been such a whirlwind, packed with activities. Potentially too packed, but at the same time, you have to make it like worth it, right? You have to do a lot of things, see a lot of things, eat a lot of things. Otherwise, like, what did you spend all that money for, you know? But that like sort of just chill, sit around factor has been low. Until right now.
Now, all in all, this is obviously a very expensive trip, and though we did really enjoy it, it's probably more of a once-in-a-lifetime type experience.
Yeah.
But I did really like that, though the train itself does have the trappings of luxury, like with the huge room, the shower, the intricate decor, and the really amazing food. The activities of the train were less like lifestyles of the rich and the famous, and way more like a love letter to Kyushu, like the Sea Turtle Beach and the crafts and the lecture from the shipyard director ultimately gave the whole trip a surprisingly endearing vibe. Also, something you guys can't really see in the footage is how hands-on the staff is on the 7 Stars train.
It does kind of remind me a little bit of Below Deck,
Right.
where like the staff is like super involved and like making sure you're okay at all times, making sure you have what you need.
I mean, hey, if you paid
they're doing an
10K,
amazing job,
they
honestly.
should like be
So I do think that gives it a little bit more of that luxury
your
super
personal
train vibe.
attendant at that
Now,
rate.
even though the 7 Stars train is pretty objectively nicer than the West Express Ginga, it is basically 50 times the price, and we did really enjoy the West Express. And for being a more reasonable price point, the train was still pretty nice, and you still got a lot of sightseeing and local culture action. I think the biggest shortcoming is probably the lack of shower and food on the train, but for a semi-brief trip, it wasn't that big of a deal. And because of the price, we're a lot more likely to do the West Express Ginga again if the opportunity arises. But all in all, I think both trains were actually pretty awesome, and did fulfill my wildest train content fantasies.
This is nice. This is a good trip.
And after our formal goodbye event on the 7 Stars train, where we received a custom DVD of our experience, the
Sure.
train coasted into Hakata
That's
Station.
really cool.
All right, it's about that time. Let's head on out. I'm a little sad. I liked it. It feels like a week, but also it was only a day.
And after a ceremonial bell ringing, bringing us full circle, we bid farewell to the 7 Star staff
That was fun. See you guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you.
and headed off into the night. And with that, I guess we'll see you guys next time.
No, that was really cool. Okay, I don't think we care about
Love
dresses.
boobs. Hate hands. That's me. I'm AI.
I mean, same. Honestly, same. Safia, I get it. Let's do a Brumos video. I still have like the burger to eat and everything, so we got time. Let's see about his most middling of response, or middlingest of these.
Normally, when I acquire
We probably won't watch the whole thing. We'll get back to Final Fantasy, don't worry.
Finding them at
But
a thrift store
I wanna
or
eat.
online auction.
I'm fucking
Usually,
starving.
they're filled with home recordings of television broadcasts, which is all good fun, but it does get a little repetitive after a while. Today's lot of tapes, though, arrived to me in the mail, along with a mysterious note detailing that they were discovered in a high school trash can. This is exciting to me because it means that there's a good chance that these tapes will be different from the usual fare. If they're from a school, well, they could be teaching resources, they could be... well, I guess that's probably what they are, but still, it's a rare origin story which has me excited about the possibilities, so let's dive in. I'm your host, Ian McMystery, and this is Mystery Tapes. Tape 1 is a plain-looking Mixel tape with a simple label that reads Video Programs. I mean, that could be anything, really. What you're watching now is a video program. But it turns out that the label is quite literal, as this tape contains a series of programs that revolve around shooting home video.
Like any skilled artisan, you, the video cameraman, must first and foremost know your tools. It's not our intention to influence your personal preference in equipment. It is our intention to keep pace with evolution of home video technology.
It's not about how to operate the camera itself, though. This advice covers things like getting good lighting, making interesting framing choices, making sure the conditions are right for sound capture. It's essentially an entry-level film course that assumes its students are moms and dads that are out to capture their own personal memories.
The zoom lens.
That's really
Truly
sweet.
A marvelous invention. It can give you a long shot, a medium shot, or close-up, all without changing your position or lenses.
And look at this host. He's
Yeah, this is
rocking
actually
a
a really
classic
good-looking
70s
burger.
stash and short shorts. And
Got a nice little
he just
brioche
all around
bun.
seems like a smooth operator.
When a tripod isn't convenient, snuggle up to whatever's handy. A fence, a tree, or your assistant.
This was a really
Where are you filming?
cool and bizarre watch for me. I got my college degree in radio, TV, and film with a focus on the film side of things, and I'm not going to say that these guides are a total replacement for that experience, but there is a lot of really, really good information in here. The knowledge offered is way beyond what's required to film your family memories. In fact, when they do show someone following this advice to film a birthday party, he comes off looking like a fucking nut, trying to get the perfect lighting before anyone can have any fun. And just look at the camera they're using, dude. The telescoping mic is next level. Imagine waggling that thing back and forth during a shoot. Now, because the lessons are more about filming concepts and less about using a physical camera, they remain shockingly relevant and would be a very informative watch for anyone who's looking to get into video making
really cool.
in the modern era.
No, that's
Beware
really
of
cool.
the merger. Lines or objects that cut through your subject as though the two were merging are a common background problem. They not only distract the viewer, but mergers also accent the two-dimensional quality of video and just plain don't look good.
I particularly enjoyed the section of the video that was about framing and action lines. They do a great job of explaining how to compose interesting shots.
The concept of leading lines is a handy device that takes care of that job in a most pleasing manner by leading the viewer to the subject.
The section on lighting is also really great. It does a solid job of explaining basic three-point lighting setup and how to adapt your lights based on your needs. And they even talk about bounce lighting, dude. Like, are you really gonna need to bounce light your daughter's graduation ceremony?
Probably not.
Now, these lessons are split up into multiple parts, and unfortunately, only the first one is still fully intact. Part 2, which specifically focuses on lighting, has a really abrupt and shocking end that takes place when a woman is filming a small child.
Notice my position. Billy's right-handed, so I shot...
Billy is right-handed, so I shot him. Now, that doesn't really seem like something you should murder over, but I guess if it'll make me a better videographer,
I mean,
then
hey,
sure.
that's probably why it cut.
Right-handed, so I shot...
The next section, which focuses on sound, ironically has the worst sound out of the whole tape.
Now, there are two basic microphone pickup patterns. Omnidirectional...
Some of it's completely muted, it's constantly fading in and out to random songs, and then things take another hard turn in the middle of a section about recording Foley.
To create the sound of rainfall, trickle salt or uncooked rice onto cardboard, cellophane, or into an empty can. You can create anything from a gentle rain to a full-blown downpour.
Ended relief.
Perfect name?
Hemorrhoids, the itch and pain can drive you crazy.
Is there a hemorrhoid epidemic in the 80s and 90s or something? I feel like I see so many hemorrhoid cream commercials when I capture these tapes. Now, you'll notice that suddenly we're watching a very large stage show, and there's a lot of crazy flashing shapes going on, and then suddenly Regis Philbin is there. Like, I think I can explain. Looks to me like whoever owned this tape also owned a device similar to this one. This device allows you to put digital effects onto an analog input like a camera or a VCR, and you can do it live. They're really cool. This guy's just testing out random effects while watching some sort of Miss America pageant, and it doesn't really seem like he was that big of a fan of the pageant, I'll be honest. The last section of video lessons is missing the intro, but it appears to be all about filming sports action, which is a skill in and of itself. Again, really crazy to see, because at one point during college, I thought that's where my career might lead me, and they never taught me any of this shit.
Coach, in your opinion, where's the best position for shooting basketball action?
Well, gee, if it were me, I guess I'd stand behind the camera, like Jim's doing up there. Obviously, I'm fascinated with these video lessons, so I had to try and figure out who made it or where it came from. There were no credits included, and on top of that, this is a copy of the original, so there's no information on the physical tape itself to send me in the right direction. All I had to go on were the production bumpers, but for some reason, searching KKK video programs didn't yield me the kind of results I was looking for.
I would not imagine.
Oh, okay, well that makes sense. Cartes Video Communications apparently is best known for releasing a number of Peanuts TV specials on home video. I couldn't find a lot of information on this video series, though. Most people just seemed interested in discussing the production bumpers that appeared on their Peanuts tapes. The only person offering any type of information was a small YouTube channel that had the first lesson of these programs uploaded. The uploader claims that this video series was handed out for free in the 1980s when you bought a video camera from Best Buy, which is just sick. That's so cool.
That's really cool.
It seems like only the first part of this video series has been saved anywhere, and the rest might have just been lost to time. And even though I have an incomplete version myself, and the video quality isn't fantastic since it's a copy, I'll upload what I do have over on the Mystery Tapes archive channel.
Next time you're taping your best girl buffing her buggy, try this learning exercise.
Like I said before, a lot of this information is still relevant today, particularly in the first lesson, so anyone interested in video making should check it out.
Your best girl, huh?
Well, anyway.
Tape 2 is a Fuji cassette nestled safely inside a stylish Memorex cover that appears to be well used, to the point of being held together by strips of tapes at the bottom. Miracles by Design, 0-57 Min, the spine proudly declares, echoing another tape from this box. Could they be brothers?
Let's find out. God, they were really just doing anything with VFX,
tapes contain the same episode of The Infinite Voyage, a documentary series that ran on PBS from 1987 to 1991. This episode, called Miracles by Design, is narrated by Leonard Nimoy, who you might know for his work in the film Kid Monk Baroni.
At Northwestern University,
my favorite
in
film.
Evanston, Illinois, researchers are using an innovative concept that may help the Newman Haas racing team.
This is a classic substitute teacher tape, just something to put on and occupy the attention of students while their science teacher is too busy with the three-point lighting setup at his son's birthday party to show up for work that day. This particular episode is talking about scientific advancements in the field of materials, covering things like superconductors, replacement limbs, and some other interesting glimpses into the future.
Don't be surprised if someday you are driving an automobile with an engine made from clay.
What?
Yeah, I don't know about that one, Leonard.
What?
I think that would surprise me quite a bit. Upon reflection, these types of TV documentaries are kind of like the original version of a YouTube video essay, but I've always found them horribly boring. They're just so dry, there's no personality, and there's hardly any complaining, so how am I supposed to relate to this?
Yeah!
The car crashes in the first segment held my attention for a little while, but it wasn't long before I was so bored that I had to bail.
Bearing steel is one of the strongest alloys. Still, it breaks.
Oh wow, that's just, well, that's just fascinating.
Riveting.
With those two out of the way, we're on to tape number 4, an unhoused Fuji tape that's simply labeled Trash Special. Quite a coincidence, considering that these tapes were found in a trash can. 321 Contact is another PBS show, though this one is clearly aimed at a younger audience, which makes it a lot more fun for me to watch, because I'm dumb just like a stupid idiot kid child is, and I'm gonna be entertained if I'm gonna learn anything.
No, literally
this episode
same.
is called The Rotten Truth, and it's all about the different kinds of trash that humans produce. What is it? Where does it come from? Where does it go? Where does it come from,
Cotton Eye Joe, yeah.
A typical family of 4 produces over 100 pounds of garbage in a week.
What, only 100 pounds of trash a week? That's child's play. Watch me do 200. This is a surprisingly engaging special filled with fascinating facts, animated segments, and plenty of footage of trash that you get to appreciate without actually having to smell it. And I gotta say, some of these kids have some pretty good ideas.
What would you do with your garbage if there were no more landfills?
They say that the light side of the moon gets really, really hot. So if you put the garbage there, it'll just disintegrate.
I'd burn it.
Brother.
If you burn the garbage, some people can't breathe. Well, if anyone had an extra rocket ready, you could stick some garbage in a rocket.
Everybody just wants to shoot the fucking trash into space.
Anyone out there have an extra rocket laying around that we could fill up with garbage and shoot into the sun? Anybody? Elon? The biggest highlight of this program, though, happens near the end during a discussion about how wasteful product packaging can be.
Hey, I'm larger than ever, I'm bigger and better, I'm cute, I'm a beaut, I'm the rapper.
Okay.
You spend your buck, but you get stuck, cause you get less and you're left with a mess.
Rap, rap, rap. Don't let the rapper fool you.
Hello. I'm sorry. I didn't mean
catchy, I find myself wondering what the message of this song really is.
Rap, rap, rap. Don't let the rapper fool you. Rap, rap, rap. Don't let the rapper fool you.
Don't let the rapper fool me about what exactly?
Yeah, fool
How
me
am
once.
I, a hypothetical child watching this in school, to apply this lesson in my life? Am I supposed to not buy pencil if the packaging is too excessive? But what if I need pencil for school?
You rip them, you tear them, you throw them away, but the rapper is here to stay.
Well, that's going to inspire some interesting porn. Not from the kids at school watching this tape, but me from you guys. Fucking perverts. Well, I hope you enjoyed that section, because immediately following that unfilled trash lessons are multiple, much more boring trash lessons. This first one is a frontline story about 2 brothers who run a fraudulent waste disposal service where they illegally sold toxic chemicals to third world countries instead of properly disposing them.
Now, what do you want it to do? You want it to be buried in America, or do you want it to be sold in a third world country? So 2,000 tons less of that product is produced worldwide. Which would you prefer?
I'd burn it.
This one is actually pretty interesting story.
All of them keep saying burn it.
Just refuse to break into song, so I don't know how I'm supposed to watch this. There's also an episode of the documentary series Race to Save the Planet, which features a young Meryl Streep.
This episode of Race to Save the Planet is about waste.
They're still talking about trash. This tape really is loaded to the brim with various trash programs.
Okay.
I know this is a very important topic to discuss, but there's only so many hours of this that I can
It's scary
take.
that like we were aware of all of these environmental effects all the way back as like
Let's just move on
the
to the
80s to 90s, and they are
next tape is
still
housed in a
almost
really slick
30 years
plastic
later
case.
a
I
problem.
love this thing. I can't really read the label on the outside except for the word Nova, but the label inside reveals its secrets. Super conductivity. Well, I'm sure this is just going to be riveting.
Hey, I say that.
Tonight.
Oh, hey, I live there. I know where that is, actually.
A little-known field could revolutionize the way we use energy.
Unsurprisingly, this program is all about superconductors, which is a science concept that I must admit I'm unfamiliar with. I'm assuming it's a material that conducts electricity more than a regular material, but that's just a guess. And I'm making that guess after watching the full 1-hour program.
In a normal conductor, if we set up a current going around in a loop, the impurities in the sample would slow down the flow of electrons.
It's not that they don't try to explain superconductors, it's just that I don't care, and I'm dumb, so I didn't retain any of the science jargon.
Here, the dancers, as electrons, flow down a normal conducting wire. They bump against obstacles, the white objects on the dance floor.
They're really they trying. Did try and dumb down the concept enough for people like me to digest.
They're really
by
trying
coming up with
really
an
hard.
interpretive dance routine to explain just what a superconductor is.
Yeah, I don't think we need. I don't think that got a little
too
complex.
If you came to the dance late and saw all these people dancing, you would see partners overlapping, pairs, couples overlapping, and the whole thing would be very chaotic.
What are they fucking
I will say
on
that this
about?
tape had some pretty cool graphical animations, but for the most part, I found it pretty dull. Maybe I'd have a different opinion on it if I knew what the fuck they were talking about, but that's just not the life we're living in.
It's like the most aggressive I've ever heard fucking Ian sound before. If I knew what the fuck they were talking about.
This Fuji tape, and well, why don't you just take a guess about what this one is going to be, huh? This one isn't so much of a mystery tape as it is a WYSIWYG tape.
They spelt it wrong.
I gotta check it out anyway, just in case there's some commercials.
They spelt it wrong on the front and right on the side. Okay.
Major League, though I can easily envision the movie's poster with the baseball and the mohawk. It seems like a fine baseball movie, but I'm not really interested in watching
it's like an
it
actual
today.
movie.
But I will say that out of all the tapes we've seen from this box so far, this one ranks pretty high on the list of things that I'd actually want to watch in class.
Look at this fucking guy.
No commercials on this tape, though, so for now, it's on to the next one. Impacts of tech on today's education seemed to hold a lot of promise. I mean, that is an interesting sounding topic, especially considering how old these tapes are. But aside from a very catchy theme song that unfortunately I can't play much of because of copyright, there's just not that much here. M. James Benson, the Dean of School of Industry and Technology, captivates a crowd of about 2 as he talks about, you know, technologies or whatever.
So you look at the infiniteness of our capability of doing things.
Sure.
It just sort of staggers the mind.
Yeah,
ironically, this presentation about technology could have really benefited from some additional technologies in the presentation.
Oh, yeah?
I love the projector, but I'm not able to read anything that it projects.
This evolution of technology we see illustrated by Mumford quite well in this kind of a situation.
What,
he does finish
brother?
off his speech with a poem about frogs in a cream bowl, though, so that's something.
What is the moral? 'Tis easily found. If you can't hop out, keep swimming around. Thank you.
And the crowd goes wild. The big
That was the
takeaway for me
easiest
on
day
this
one
one
of those
is the
kids
theme
got, I
music,
swear.
Of which I have located the full album. If you're interested in early electronic bleep bloop music,
I love
give this one a
bleep bloop
listen.
music.
Oh, hell yeah. Commercials to copy. That's exactly what I'm looking for. And check out that cover. I don't know if I've seen this one before, but it's awesome. It's also
I
got
like that one.
advanced double coding technology
No
for
idea what that
high
means.
output audio and video.
Oh, okay.
So I guess that's good.
Yeah,
It doesn't say
probably.
better quality. It specifically says high output, and I have no idea what that's supposed to mean.
It's high output, man. Like, what else do you want from that?
Cicerelli, no.
Okay, well, these isn't commercials. These are hockey. It appears to be some sort of coverage of the Stanley Cup playoffs. I'm not super into hockey, so I have no idea if this is a good game or a bad game. They do get into a couple of fights, but like a lot of hockey fights that I've seen, they're pretty heavy on the grappling element. So it's just something that's more exciting in person, I feel like. Another fun moment
Yeah,
from one
I-
of these
I
games
agree.
is when someone in the stands empties out their drink on the coach and gets escorted out of the stadium.
Yeah, I get him.
Hilarious.
Yeah, I get
Another
him.
thing that piqued my interest is this bored-sounding host who sat in a shockingly simple set. I love it.
Meanwhile, at the Met Center, the North Stars and Red Wings doing battle with Minnesota leading in the series. These highlights are brought to you by Menon.
Also, his name is Bob Papa. What an awesome name. Every time they cut to him, he's turned around watching the TV. It's like I'm interrupting his stories or something. And then when he's
Yeah,
done
what
with
an
his
asshole.
broadcast, he turns back to the TV like he's gonna watch along with me. I love it. There are some commercials on this tape, though, so let's check those out.
This is a remarkable chemical called bomblin. How remarkable? Bomblin's protection is critical to the space shuttle during the rigors of launch and re-entry. It won't boil at 600 degrees or freeze at 100 below. It protects the Taj Mahal from damaging airborne pollutants.
Damn, this sounds like some really intense stuff. I wonder what household item needs to be protected as much as a space shuttle or the Taj Mahal.
And now that same extraordinary protection is available for your car's finish.
Oh. Oh. Since these broadcasts have been filled to the brim with the manly sport of hockey, it's only natural that the ad breaks are full of manly ads, largely revolving around the world of cars.
So where would you put a cockpit like this? In a rocket, of course. Introducing Achieva by Oldsmobile.
Modern car commercials are pretty boring, but if you go back far enough, they become borderline fascinating. It's so cool seeing cars with such simple designs being promoted as cutting edge. Like, does Oldsmobile even exist anymore? I have no idea.
Iron Mike on rust. I hate rust. Iron Mike on tough. This is tough. Rust tough. This is rust. Oleum? The dictionary defines tough as strong. Definition of oleum is
Oh, hey, look, it's live footage of me trying to understand what a superconductor is.
You want tough? What do you want? Oleum. Got rust? Get tough. Rust tough.
Along with the
God, he was
car
dubbed
and
in pretty
Rust
bad, huh?
commercials, I also found a Sprint commercial advertising their latest and greatest phone card.
It'll deliver a message for you, even to someone whose line is busy. Lets you set up your own three-way conference calls. Info hotline lets you check stocks, weather, sports.
I also found an advertisement for the 1976 Olympics for some reason.
Okay.
Like, it's not saying tune in to the upcoming Olympics or anything. It's more like, hey, remember those 1976 Olympics? Strange. Honestly, not the most exciting block of commercials ever, but we've got more tapes in this episode, so don't fret. Also, I've saved my favorite commercial from this block for last, so let's check that out.
Let's take off our sneakers and get comfortable.
Uh-oh, sneaker odor.
Let's go to the movies.
Tame ferocious sneaker odor with sneaker tamers from Odor Eaters.
There's something strange about the idea of a guy whose feet stink so bad that he never takes his shoes off.
Damn.
Seems like a compounding problem, doesn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Sneaker tamers absorb sweat, destroy sneaker odor, guaranteed for the life of your sneakers.
No more sneaker odor.
Sneaker tamers from Odor Eaters.
A lady loves nothing more than to watch her man taking a big whiff of his nasty sneaks before they cuddle up right next to him. That's true love right there.
Hey kids, how would you and 70 of your friends like to spend the day at the ball practice?
There is
I didn't need that tonight.
On this tape.
Thank
lot of hockey. And unfortunately, the commercial breaks that are sprinkled throughout the games largely repeat the same handful of ads, so I'm just gonna fast forward a bit. After sitting on your couch all day, drinking your beer, and watching all that hockey, it might be a good idea to get up and move around a bit. At least I think that's why after all the hockey, they recorded Richard Simmons sweating to the oldies. Also, you can really tell that this tape is hurting. It's likely that this was recorded on the lowest quality so that they could fit all that hockey on there, but I think it's time for me to utilize my time-base corrector. This is a device that intercepts the video signal from the VCR and attempts to stabilize it by syncing the time base. Okay, I don't actually know how it works, but it allows me to watch tapes that are too degraded to watch through the VCR alone, albeit at a loss of video fidelity. And boy, oh boy, am I glad that I decided to sync the time base, because after Richard Simmons comes a televised production of Peter Pan from 1960, starring the late, great Mary Martin, who you might recognize from the 1960 televised production of Peter Pan.
Never grow up. Not me. Not me. Not me. Not me. No, sir.
This is just excellent. Once I saw that the family dog was played by a guy in a fursuit, I knew I had to stick around and watch.
Hell yeah. Look at him. Oh, fuck yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Oh, my knee. Oh, fuck, my knee.
I refuse to allow that dog to lord it over me in my nursery 1 hour longer.
Oh, Father!
Honestly, even with the time-based corrector, this tape is still pretty rough, but I still want to talk about some of my favorite parts, so bear with me for a little bit.
Look at me, way up high, suddenly here am I, I'm flying.
The musical numbers and the special effects were by far and away my favorite parts of this show. Once the wire work started, I was hooked. Even though they just kind of swing back and forth, I don't know, it kind of works. I also know that the tape quality is getting rougher and rougher, but something about the aged tape gives Peter Pan an almost eerie vibe, and I quite enjoy it.
I hate that.
It's really fun watching something that's entirely practical effects. Tinkerbell is just a little spotlight, Peter's shadow is just a sheer piece of cloth, and look at these glowing, growing trees. I mean, the lighting is awesome. Also, all the animals are just...
It's just the animal guy.
What is this? Uncle Nick's Magic Forest?
Oh my god. Look, it's my old
The
persona.
whole musical has already been archived online if you're interested in checking this one out, and I do recommend it. I'd talk about it some more, but the footage is getting really rough. I mean, I'm doing my best to pick and choose the most
Really
intact
rough
sections, but I did watch the majority of the show and quite enjoyed it. I'm also happy to report that this section had some commercials, and luckily they were a bit more engaging than the ones we saw earlier.
Let me see. Okay. Yeah.
When you come home feeling a little gruff and growly, a hot bowl of Campbell's soup can make you feel...
But what if I don't want to feel daddy, huh?
Yeah, what if I want to be a bear and maul my family?
Actually, let's start with the local ads and then circle back to the recognizable brands, shall we?
It's going to be a super Saturday at Nerland's Home Furnishings.
Dude, everybody in the
Everything
fucking there used to be a pizza place by my old house called Supas,
for me as the
like
car
Suppas.
commercials do. It's kind of like
Same
getting to look
diff,
into
same
people's
fucking
house and
diff right
study their
there.
stuff, but you know, without being a creep about it.
That's Nerland's Super Saturday Sale, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Buy our
If you're
stuff.
planning to buy carpet, don't. Not until you've
All
checked
right,
out
yeah,
the no
all right,
payment
yeah.
September sale
I'll
at
just
Johnny
not buy
John's
carpet.
and
Sure,
Design.
fine.
I can't say I
whatever.
feel the same way about carpet
Fuck it, you
commercials,
told me
though.
not to.
Carpet just looks
I'm
like
not
carpet.
doing
Don't
it.
miss the no payment
I
till
was
September
gonna,
sale
but now
at
you
Johnny
said
John's
don't.
Carpet and Design in the
I was
Northern
coming to
Center.
your shop
Till then,
specifically, and
Oh,
you
what a
said don't buy
coincidence.
carpet.
Giant
Fine.
Dong is my stripper name. Oh wait, Giant Dawn? Okay, never mind.
Just in time for Easter, Sadler's has reduced the price on all our dining rooms and dining
It sounded like
rooms.
she was about
You'll
to.
find
She's
great
very
savings on
scary. It sounded like she was about to
contemporary
rhyme.
craft
Those look like my childhood right there, those chairs. Just look at all this classic wood furniture.
Yeah.
And those prices, dude, they're insane.
Save on every
That's the
dining
shit my
room and
grandmother
rest
used to
now on
have.
Saturday at Sadler's.
If you don't feel like spending your Easter
Probably
at the
not
furniture
around
store,
if I
though,
look
there
at you
is
now.
An Easter service at this local church.
Oh,
I don't know, for some reason I feel like I might get dizzy if I attended. Might be worth it though. It looks like they actually kill a guy for this production.
Oh my
so
god!
that's kind of
Holy
exciting.
shit!
Here's an ad for a community services center, which looks like a pretty fun time.
Insights are all we need sometimes to help us turn a frightening
every
situation
parent-
into one that is manageable.
What do you want to bet this guy's on drugs now? I mean, he said no, but
he's
I don't know,
definitely
it
on drugs.
Looked like
Yeah,
he was kind of thinking about
Nah,
it.
yeah.
Support Hope
Nah, he
College's
said no to
celebrity
those
kids by
ones. He went to
skating
go
with
get
your
his
favorite
own.
celebrities.
And we'll end this
He's got that
segment
better
with
shit.
an ad for a celebrity ice skating party, though
What?
they refuse to name said celebrities,
Who?
and I don't think I know who
that
these
fucking
people
Paul
are. So if
McCartney?
you do, please leave me a comment about
Who's
it.
that?
But with those out of the way, it's time for everyone's favorite mystery tape segment, Brands You Know, where we find out what our favorite brands were up to way back in the day. Based on a news bumper that was talking about the Joel Steinberg murder case, I'm
The
going to guess that
fucking
these
who?
commercials are from around January of 1989. So
Okay.
let's see what was up.
Early 90s. Early
Tylenol
90s.
even better. The gelatin coating is what makes the difference.
I like the size.
They're super, and they're from Tylenol.
Extra strength Tylenol gel caps. It's not a capsule. It's better.
Well,
Okay,
I
all
love
right,
this
sure.
old product packaging, but just how much Tylenol were these people taking?
Yeah.
And why does this guy make me so uncomfortable?
I like the size.
Sunkist,
I like
the
the
soda brand,
size.
is trying to muscle
Well,
into the children's
why?
vitamin racket.
Presenting Sunkist multivitamins for children.
Oh, okay.
The essential vitamins kids need and the taste kids love. Sunkist multivitamins for children.
Something tells me Fred Flintstone had something to do with this.
Is that still around?
When children open a
I would
fresh
eat
box
those.
of Crayola
What?
crayons,
they open up their
Sunkiss.
Is it just me, or is this Crayola commercial
Vitamin, no
unintentionally
shit.
encouraging children to draw?
Oh
all
shit,
over
they're
the
still
walls?
around.
That's not good.
They are still a thing you can buy.
Colors of imagination.
Sunkiss offers a range of vitamin supplements primarily focused on vitamin C, but also including multivitamin options for children and adults. These products are often formulated as chewable tablets or gummies and are produced by WN Pharmaceuticals.
It kind of makes me want to go brush my teeth right now, honestly. It has been a couple weeks, but I think I'll just keep watching the tape.
God, back in the day, like, people love these animators, man. God damn, that could have been my job if it wasn't for
Really
fucking AI.
commercial, and I don't know if I've ever said that before about any toothpaste commercial.
No.
Do we have any more dental ads to watch?
I think the only cool ass fucking dental commercial I've ever seen is those toothbrushes that you would use and like you would hear the music in your head and it was like
this is how I'm gonna do the rest of the video.
And created
That
a
was
toothbrush
cool.
with a very special angle, the Reach toothbrush, with a dental angle designed to clean even back teeth better, to get your teeth 51% cleaner than the other leading brush. Reach for 51% cleaner teeth.
Oh, is that what those toothbrushes were all about?
What?
I remember the Reach toothbrushes, but I don't think I ever knew that their secret sauce was that the head was at a slight angle. I wonder if that actually made any discernible difference.
doubt it did.
Now that
It
our
only
teeth are nice and clean. Why don't we dirty them up again with some fast food ads?
hit me with it.
Introducing the 3 new chicken sandwiches from Burger King.
Yeah, they knew how to make ads back in the day. They knew how to sell shit to you. Except for that this isn't actually as good.
Looks like shit.
Hey, mouse. Yeah, that doesn't look very good. Yeah. The French. Oui, oui. Clair Obscur Expedition 33.
Uranium? Well, that doesn't sound very safe.
No, that's kind of yucko.
The American chicken sandwich with lettuce, tomato, and American cheese. Let's do lunch.
I don't really understand putting cheese on a fried chicken sandwich. Like,
I concur. I concur. No, I agree.
Really think that it should be.
No, it's gross. It's
Try
weird.
the 3 new chicken
Stop
sandwiches
putting
from
cheese
Burger
on
King.
shit that cheese don't need to go on.
Terrible to me, but I do appreciate that the food photography looks a bit more honest than it does in modern times.
This is also
Burger King
true.
is trash can fast food, so that's how it should look on screen.
You're not wrong. Crowded ass rodeo.
One place has the Colonel's original recipe of herbs and spices, and it's just across the road.
Fucking KFC. Get the fucking move it, asshole. I'm walking it. Sorry, I live in Boston, not New York. My bad.
There's nothing more exciting than a fast break. To Pizza Hut, where exceptional leaking
Dead! He's like dead.
And dominant height all come into play.
Someone help me out here. Is this a real basketball team being featured in this spot?
Probably
I want to say
not.
it could be the Harlem Globetrotters since they are doing stunts, but I'm not certain. What I am certain about is that this pizza does not look very appetizing, which is probably why we don't get any close-ups.
No, that looks
Picture this,
disgusting.
A game with over 70 million prizes, enough for 1 out of 3 people to win. Introducing Scrabble at McDonald's.
Ah, there it
You
is.
win hot chicken McNuggets, a cool $1 million. Or spell the right word and win a $1,000 shopping spree at Sears.
Okay, I know we don't trust McDonald's to run promotions like these
No,
anymore
we don't.
since the Monopoly one was scammed, but
Yeah.
I do miss them. They were fun. I tried to find out who won this Scrabble promotion, but I couldn't find much information out there. Kind of seems like it was overshadowed by the Monopoly fraud.
How are you going to get all that stuff home? Oh, I see. Play Scrabble at McDonald's. In a word, you can win.
All right, the last batch of commercials are all food.
That wasn't a word. That was like several words. That was like a whole sentence.
Related so far.
That had like
you know,
like.
Americans gotta eat.
It's 10:52 and time for an early midnight snack.
Is that Oprah?
Especially at night. I can eat a Snickers.
Not Oprah.
And then I can concentrate.
I'm just an asshole.
Snickers
Got
curbs
it.
my hunger, and my mind is on my studying.
It's the hair, okay?
Kinda sounds like they're marketing Snickers bars as a performance-enhancing drug. But
What?
I guess they still kind of do that thing today.
No, they
The
kinda
argument
do with
is
the
that
Dick
you're
Van
not
thing,
yourself
yeah.
When you're hungry, which I get, but You can eat anything to stop hungry. It doesn't have to be a Snicker.
Snickers bar. Fresh roasted peanuts, peanut butter nougat,
Why do you say it like
caramel
that?
and milk chocolate. Peanuts, peanut butter nougat, caramel and milk.
No, I don't. I don't like the peanut angle. I don't like peanuts. I'm not a big fan. Nah.
Peanuts, caramel and milk peanut butter nougat, caramel and peanut butter
not
peanut.
guys.
Snickers really satisfy.
Oh, no vegetables yesterday, honey.
No time.
I enjoy this V8 commercial that illustrates diet imbalance by having a guy walk around all tilted. My only note is that I wish when he drank it, he'd slowly straightened up instead of doing a cutaway, but still a pretty good concept.
When you can't get to eat vegetables, you can drink them. One delicious glass of V8 juice provides a serving of vegetables.
Excuse me, this Raisin Bran's Kellogg's.
So?
Well, it's got 2 scoops.
So?
Well, I don't deserve something this special.
Why not?
Well, I haven't done anything.
I
good
remember
enough to deserve
these
the
fucking
2
commercials.
So just give me the ordinary stuff.
You must have done something good.
Nope.
All right,
I don't
before we
deserve
watch the
2
last commercial of this
scoops.
block, I just want to remind you all that these ads
I really like
ran
nuts.
during
Hey,
a broadcast
I
of a
didn't
Peter Pan
say. I
musical,
didn't.
all right?
I
This one in
did not
particular
say that.
ran
Do
a
not
number
put
of
those
times.
words in my mouth. But you can still put
All right,
nuts
right
in my
off
mouth.
the
I'm
bat,
sorry.
I don't need to know about Peter
I'm
Pan's
sorry.
nuts.
I'm sorry.
TMI.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm a Peter Pan nut. I admit it. Why else would I be standing here in the middle of the night? I dream of peanut butter sandwiches. I can't go 10 minutes without that creamy, delicious Peter Pan.
You know what? I'm not sorry anymore. My bit was not as
better
whatever
watch out
the
for this
fuck
guy,
that
Peter.
was.
Creamy, delicious Peter Pan.
Did he just make like a whole peanut butter sandwich?
Did you know it doesn't have any cholesterol? Did you know it's 3 in the morning? Eat
It's
some
only
peanut
2,
butter
you bitch.
anytime you can,
Fuck
but
you.
only if it's Peter Pan.
Really creepy, really odd, really unsettling. I
No,
loved it
the
a lot.
mouse. I was making a bit. I actually don't like nuts in my
All
chocolate
in all, the
either.
Peter Pan segment was really great. It was one of the best things to come out of this box of tapes.
I don't like. I can't even
So,
eat nuts.
Now let's
I'm
check
like
out one of the
allergic, but not
worst.
deathly allergic.
This tape, titled June '92 Conference, seems to have been recorded around the time that I was 1 year old. I don't know if that's interesting to anybody, but I said it anyway.
My nose is gone. Okay. I have the tree protein allergy where I can't eat anything from
Suddenly,
trees
that
without
earlier
getting
video
scratchy throat.
presentation about technology seems way more interesting. At least I could actually hear the guy hosting it. These presenters aren't using any kind of microphones. They're just yelling out into the crowd, and I
That's
have
how
no
they
clue
used
what
to
they're
do it
saying.
back in the day.
In fact, I can hear someone in the crowd cracking open a soda more clearly than I can the actual speaker.
Shit, yeah, you can actually. He's
I
really
tried
struggling
really
with that a
hard
little
to
bit.
decipher what the theme of these speeches were, but all I really understood was that they were talking about various different countries. Whoever filmed this tape could really have benefited from watching that first film tips tape that we started the episode with. Another super cool cover on this one, though once again it's a brand mismatch. Maxell brand cover, Fuji branded tape. Superconductivity above liquid nitrogen temperatures. Yeah, this will be really interesting, I bet.
Hit me with it.
After a homogeneous starting powder is obtained, the mixture is placed
Mortar and pestle?
in an alumina oxide or alumina crucible.
Yo, I still don't get this. How many tapes have I watched about superconductivity today? And I still don't get it. It definitely has something to do with resistance and temperature, but that's all I really understand. Was this really a box of tapes for high school students to watch? Why don't I know this shit?
With a little imagination, you can find a variety of ways to entertain yourself with some of the remarkable levitation effects associated with the Meissner effect.
I can't wait for my comment section of this video to be filled with geniuses explaining superconductivity to me. I promise I'll read them and then I'll finally be a scientist. I said that sentence real good. And with that, it's time to say goodbye. I didn't cover every single tape from the trash box, but I am ready to wrap this episode up.
It's magic,
because it's
activated by cold.
bigger than I
Yeah, no,
anticipated. Maybe
there,
we'll
yeah.
talk about those remaining tapes in the next one, but no promises. I got a lot of tapes. Thank you guys so much for
I'm
watching
not
this
feeling
video.
special
I'm really
enough for
enjoying
Raisin
exploring
Bran.
my non-food formats right now, though there are some more food videos in the works. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
That segment at 6 of the board guy typing out this went from analog horror to analog humor real quick.
They're really cool. This guy's just testing out random effects while watching some sort of Miss America pageant, and it doesn't really seem like he was
suck his dick. The video programs tape is most likely a practice tape given to a student to experiment and learn the tools. Probably didn't hurt to use educational content as the base footage to hammer things while they were toying around. I'm sure the audio portion was originally fine, but that was the relevant part where the student was learning about audio tools, and they added the music, experimented with levels, etc. themselves. Could have been homework for all we know. That's true, actually. That's a good point. Forgot about I don't want to feel daddy. Colgate Jr. commercial unlocked a deep childhood memory. I remember the gel coming out of the tube in the shape of a star. That stuff was kind of gross, but that is how I learned that you weren't supposed to swallow toothpaste after brushing. Oh, I love this stuff. Remember the specific episode of 321 Contact in the 80s? Manufacturers would needlessly add packaging to products to make it seem like you were getting more than you really were. Because of the landfill scare around that time, which inspired this episode, this largely fell out of style. History. It's fun. Even just more recent history within the past, 30 years. It's nuts. It's nuts to think that the 90s were 30 years ago. Oh, my bones turned to dust. The WGB8, yeah? No? What does that actually stand for? Again, I live in Boston, so I live down the road, not only from fuck, what do we pass? We passed PBS, I'm pretty sure. And somewhere else too. WGBH is a public radio station located in Boston, Massachusetts. WGBH is a member station of National Public Radio, an affiliate of Public Radio Exchange and America Public Media. Stands for... Great Blue Hill. The letters refer to the Great Blue Hill in Milton, Massachusetts, which is the highest point in the Boston area and the original location of the station's radio and TV transmitters. The W is a standard federal prefix for commercial radio stations east of the Mississippi River. In 2020, the organization officially rebranded to GBH, dropping the W to better reflect its focus on digital platforms rather than the traditional broadcasting. Based in Boston, it is a major public media producer for PBS, including Nova, Frontline, and Masterpiece, and NPR. Some longtime staff and fans jokingly referred to the call letters as "We got blues here," or "God bless Harvard," but the official meaning is Great Blue Hill. Okay, look at us. We're in stuff. Ain't that neat? Hell yeah. Anyways, back to the game. Is Koopa still playing? There's no way. There's no way Koopa's still on right now. I mean, there is definitely a way that Koopa's still... No, Koopa's off. It goes on, though. I was gonna say, I'm like, there's no way Koopa is online right now. There's no fucking way. Alright. Wrong button. Right button. There we go. Swap the burger for a controller. The big-ass fucking bird. Oh, that is a big-ass bird. Alright. Hell yeah. I'm going to keep doing roulettes, honestly. I need to finish them out for today. I don't think I'm going to do alliance raids because that'll take way too fucking long. How many? 2. I'm doing really good today. Actually, I got to check on my retainers. You haven't sold anything yet. But yeah, you haven't sold anything yet. Do I even have anything in my inventory to sell? I should probably, like, start gathering shit or something. Or even, like, investing. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm getting all this materia. Should probably sell it again. That will give somebody a conniption. Me saying, I'm going to sell this materia I am getting. It's literally because I don't care about materia. I'm curious. Because I remember that they exist. I forget what they look like on me. These. Oh, those are cute. Yeah, we had some people start today. But I will say, as we mentioned earlier, take your time, smell the roses, explore around, look around, see what's going on around you, talk to NPCs, read quest dialogue. Just take your time. You got plenty of content to work through. You got plenty of stuff to do. You don't gotta rush. I do really like these boots, though. I like this whole set, honestly. Really nice. I feel like there might be a better top, though. Something like a little more showy. Is that an excuse to see more of my character's butt? Yes. Do I care? Not really. Well, keep in mind, too, you have the ability to freely swap jobs at any time, and so does everybody else. So even if, you know, you're a little bit behind or something, if you need help with dungeons or anything, I'm certain there are people who have, like, jobs they want to level and will gladly do dungeons with you. I am one of those people who does not have jobs, but will absolutely do a dungeon with you, though. As long as, like, I'm available. Which will be when I'm playing game. Or animating. If I'm animating and you're doing something and you want help or you want me around, just say, hey. And I'll be like, okay. I'll be there. Let's go. It's just that shrimple. I don't want to do MSQ. I'm going to not do MSQ. We're going to do normal raids. Normal raids. Normal raids. Oh, wait. Can I go get... There's no way. Can I go get the gloves? Can I go be a cute little paladin? There's no way. You're lying. You're lying. Well, we'll find out if I'm lying in a minute. We got a normal raid to bump. There we go. Who are we fighting? 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 Oh, Alexander. Okay, that's fine. I get dance partner. one's this one? I forget which fight this actually is. Got it. Oh, this one. I remember this one. We not? No. Did we do that right? I'm gonna let people smarter than me do that. I'm too drunk to remember how this fight works. We're gonna want those, I assume. No, Reaper's a lot of fun. I like Reaper. I played it from pretty much all of Endwalker. And Reaper's really simple too, so it's a lot of fun. Back up to... I do not remember this fight being this long. Oh shit, oh shit, oh wipe. Okay. Yeah. I didn't realize that this was gonna be like actual mechanics, but okay. I'll let my betters do that. I'm gonna focus entirely on DPS. I don't think we want to be doing that. Folks, I don't think we want to be doing that. I don't think we want to do that. Oh, I get it. This is the platform that's gonna melt. Okay. We got this. Got this. Wanna hit it. Let me hit that. I wanna hit that. Let me hit that. Letting them do their thing. I'm gonna focus DPS. Children. think I've ever had this much problem with, like, this fight before. But admittedly, this is probably one of the more, like, mechanically intensive fights in the game. Or at least Alexander is, like, in general, you know what I mean? Ow, 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 ow. I'm like too tired and drunk for this, admittedly. Now you're really playing it. Yep, there you go. If you're C-posing, you're ready. I feel that. Mucked up my combo. Good, that should kill it. There we go. There we go. Oh, I don't want any of that. All right. Well, we went for about 3.5 hours over. That's 15 hours in a day, right? That's pretty good. It's almost 3 a.m. my time, so I do think this is probably the best place to call it for tonight, because I am tired. Tomorrow we'll be returning back here with more Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I've been playing that pretty frequently, so we'll be playing that tomorrow at our usual time of probably very early or whenever I wake up, which will probably be around 12. So keep an eye out for probably around like 12:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for me to start that. And I can't really think there's anything else that I really need to bring up. I will also be getting Crunk tomorrow as well. I do have wine to drink as we play tomorrow, and I'm excited to do a little bit of wine testing with everyone. And then Monday, as I've mentioned before, we'll be back to animating. Sunday will be more KCD2. Tuesday will be 7.5's release, and then Wednesday will most likely be more animating, so we'll be back with that as well. But thank you everyone for staying extra with me today. We did a lot today. We've experienced a lot. We've talked a lot. We've done a lot. So tomorrow will be a pretty nice, chill video game day, and I hope to see it turned into a burger. There we go. I hope to see you guys tomorrow as well. So have a good night. I'll see you in probably like 12 hours from now. Woo!